Realmsmith live D&D sessions. Today we're doing episode 10 of the Order of Dragonsbane. And to start you off today, Jay with announcements, and then we're going straight into the game.
All right. We'll go through these announcements as quick as possible so we can hit some serious action tonight. Owlbear tutorial, check out number 1, which is on YouTube right now. And in Dragon Plus magazine also we have an article of how to paint the owlbear, so check out Dragon Plus, created by the great people at Dungeons & Dragons. Last week of our Magic of the Wild crate. What our crates are is we love to show people how to make incredible experiences for the tabletop, and we decided that we actually want to send everything that you need to your doorstep every single month. And so we have 2 crates. We have the Owlbear crate, which is the encounter crate, and then we have a tree ent crate for the layer crate. So check those out. Head to realmsmith.tv to subscribe. Regarding our crates, in October we're going to be going to 1 crate. We've decided that you get much more value at the $100 price point, and that includes a Vallejo hobby pack. So instead of having to pay extra for it, now you're getting $130 of value in the $100 crate, which is super, super exciting.
Super cool.
And that's going to be really, really awesome. We have some other things that we really want to announce, but we can't yet. So that we're working on. I want to thank our partners, WizKids, of course, for all the awesome minis that we use at our table on a weekly basis, as well as Sirenscape, who provide all of our amazing atmospheric music and sounds and all of that fun stuff that we use on a weekly basis, which is great. For voting tonight, we will get to a vote. The last couple of sessions we've promised it, but we haven't got to a point in our stream where that would actually happen. So tonight, Brendan has assured us that will happen. So
at the beginning,
stay tuned. Near the beginning, you will have the opportunity to vote on something that will change some sort of plot twist that will actually affect the story that our characters are going through. So stay tuned for that. When that happens, basically you're going to vote in the comments, both on Facebook and YouTube. We're also on Twitch. So on any of those platforms, you vote in the comments. Ryan, our wonderful producer, will count all those up, and then whatever has the most votes
will.
Go.
Winner last time?
Yes, I was about to say that. So our winner from last week was Jeremy Gagliardi.
Yay, Jeremy!
And he won one of our September crates. So Jeremy, we will be sending that out to you very soon. Congrats, Jeremy. Tonight we will do another giveaway. It will be another WizKids prize pack. And so the way that you win is if you share our stream out to your Facebook. You'll get 1 entry into being able to win that. It's important to know, though, that you have to change the privacy of that post to public. So when you're about to post it, there's a little drop down. If you put it to public, then we can actually count and see your name. Otherwise, we can't do that, especially if you have a private account. And so make sure that you do that when you vote. Ryan will put all those instructions in the comments at the top. And he'll
One little note, is that okay?
Yeah.
So if you do share, that's 1 ballot.
Yeah.
If you share twice, 2 ballots. If you share 10 times, 10 ballots. So share.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
Totally, absolutely. As well, if you enjoyed tonight's stream as you're watching, Facebook has now added a little bell icon, much like YouTube has. And so if you click that, you will be notified every time we go live. So make sure to do that. On to Brandon.
Excellent. Okay, well, let's do some character introductions. I'll start off. Adam is not here today, so I'll be taking the role of Shamgar.
Ooh, Adam.
We love you, Adam.
I love Adam.
We've placed incense here. Oh, it's out. I have to put another one.
Yeah, we need new incense.
In his memory, we have incense burning.
In memory of Shamgar.
In memory of Shamgar.
We hope we'll make it through this session.
His new name is Shamgar the Absent.
And I am your humble DM, Brandon Perkins. Moving on to Dave.
Hey, alright, I'm David. I play Cornelius, Tiberius Cornelius Gatwin. I'm a gnome, a druid. I'm friendly, I'm happy, I'm trusting, lovable, the best, the favorite.
I don't know about
We had to get rid of the inspiration votes because it kept winning. So thank you. You won once.
That is exactly why I
And,
You're
yeah,
on
that's
Facebook.
me. And thanks.
Do you want to talk about the new shirt that you have there? Where'd you get it?
Yeah, I'm a druid. It says druids do it like animals. Just because we're so connected with nature. It has to do with, animal form.
That's what it's referring to, clearly.
Of course. It's
What
just
else would it have to do?
Do anything like an animal.
Just innocent and,
Yeah.
trusting.
I get that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does your shirt say?
500 Startups, who is not a sponsor, but will be as soon as the stream is over.
Brandon, show off your shirt.
All right. Well,
It was a gift from Dave. He's kissing up to the DM.
I'm hoping we don't.
Clearly.
However, that
Keep
doesn't
calm and
keep you
roll.
alive, sir.
Initiative.
Yeah, keep calm. Roll for initiative.
But
Okay.
since it's all blue, we'd love to see what you can do with Photoshop at home.
just have them
Your shirt's
disappear.
green too,
Just
so.
have them disappear.
Mine's green.
Yo,
Just see what you guys can come up with. Post them in the comments.
That is it. That is funny. That is good.
All right.
Just to psych them out.
Alright. You can
We're
hear
bad
us
for
now.
audio.
As far as we know.
As far as we know, there's audio.
Can we get thumbs up in the comments if
there's no audio?
if there's no audio? Or
Or
thumbs.
Thumbs
You know
up
what I mean.
down.
Poop emoji.
Poop emoji if there's no
Just
audio.
Yeah,
poop
poop
emoji if there's no audio.
Yeah. Crap.
No. So
yeah.
we just finished the recap. You haven't really missed anything. We're just talking Jay talking about what his item is. He doesn't know that. Once he puts it on, he may have a bit of a better idea. So I haven't added anything to your inventory yet, but I will if you were to put it on.
Sure.
You'll get the whole picture.
Sure.
So, yeah. Okay.
I think we should probably. Oh,
Yeah.
So,
We should probably.
yes.
may
Go
I?
ahead.
Yeah.
What was that? Why did he just take the lance and give it to the dragon?
I have no idea.
Should we ask?
I mean, well, it's totally absurd. Why?
Well, we just fought in that thing and fought all the things and died, and whatever. And he just took what we got and gave it away.
I know, it was probably worth thousands of gold.
At least.
Okay.
I think it's a good idea.
To give it.
Talk to him.
Okay.
I've been looking for magic things, and that one's broken.
Well, don't forget to rage.
I'm not always angry, so.
No, we're not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But,
Okay.
Mr. Creighton.
Creighton.
Yes.
What was that? And why did you give away the staff
The lance
that we were all looking at?
that I took from the guy.
We're just
Mendoza.
confused. We're confused, and it's
And why do you know him? And
And-
does he know that you've killed his
and-
babies?
I mean, technically we killed the baby.
Well, we might have done.
But you were with
You
us.
were there, and you told us to.
I was confronted by the Blue Dragon in Greenest, and he promised not to harm anyone further if I brought him the lance that he was seeking.
Do you have any proof of this?
Stop hurting people forever
Stop hurting people for the day?
because we didn't have the lens.
During that raid, my assumption is that Furlan was holding him captive using that lance, that he feared it. And so for the betterment of the people, I turn it over.
Why did he fear it when you had it?
And if we
I
gave
think he
him
just fears its existence.
and if we gave him the lance, why would he take? Wait, did Rise Dwarf?
I think they
and
wanted to go.
They
with
want. Oh yes, and I kind of wanted
Yeah.
them to go.
He was-
Never mind.
I thought he was gonna burst into flames.
I thought that they were going to be dropped from 1,000 feet. Which would have been fun to see, but really, no, not Ricey. But
That's-
Gunny, yes, but Ricey, no.
You could have heard him scream.
You definitely would have heard him from a mile away.
Far away.
Yep. Yes, poor Gunny.
So, did you just met him at the when we were all being killed
Yes.
in Greenest, and you
Yes.
thought that was a good time to make a deal to go and find a lance from someone you didn't know?
I told him that if I came by the lance, and it came into my possession, that I would turn it over. In,
His story doesn't make sense at all.
No, I know.
I'm right here. What about my story doesn't make sense?
Well,
We'll just-
first you met him, then you happen to come across him, then you don't know when he's gonna stop killing people, but maybe he stopped killing people.
That made no sense.
That's what I'm saying.
We're just trying to figure out why the most valuable thing we've collected on this adventure so far, you decide to give away to the dragon.
And why did you risk our lives to come and
More-
get a
Or
thing
without
just
any
for you?
concerns for our well-being
More
long
well-being.
term.
More
That's not
valuable
how
than the
friends-
lives of all the people in Greenest.
Well, I mean,
That
I
dragon
don't
would
know
have
that.
razed the town.
I think it would have destroyed the town.
They did.
Like, he's right.
They also did
Ah.
kill all the people from Greenest that were here.
Yes. True.
You should explain that when we get back to Greenest.
Oh, we will. We'll explain how the deal didn't work out.
I did not.
I don't understand if you're a friend of ours or if you're
I am not a friend
using
of
us.
his.
Not a friend of his?
Of
Not
ours.
a friend of ours?
Of the dragons.
Okay.
It is a chromatic dragon, an evil dragon. I despise him. But I made a deal.
You do
That's
seem a little
saved.
bit like you're, I mean, not to come across as racist, but aren't you quasi-dragon or half
But he's
the
not
dragon?
a real
or-
dragon. He's like your half dragon. Where is he, anyways?
Oh, he's in the back, in my backpack. Greg?
Drag? Isn't he called Greg?
Greg.
You said drag.
Did I say drag?
Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
soft
that's
G.
because he is a drag sometimes. Greg?
We didn't need him to come out. I was just making the comparison.
You. Sorry, that was me.
Yeah. Who are we speaking to right now?
Greg, do you know what that dragon was doing here and why he would be giving this staff to him?
Good question. Do you have to roll a check or anything?
No.
Maybe
I
he
don't.
does know.
Maybe he doesn't. Well, he doesn't seem to right now. Fine, just go in the backpack.
Subtle hints of hatred are radiating off of him.
I can tell.
Yeah. As is usual.
Yeah.
At this time, it's about 10 to 4 in the morning.
Okay.
It's
Whoa.
still very
Wow.
dark out, and it's gotten to be a little bit on the humid side. That heat still lingers even in the night, which is
We just had a
strange
full
for any
rest.
kind of a desert.
Yeah.
I suggest we wait till sunlight, and then we head for greenest,
It's in about an hour.
give or take.
We could just go now.
I mean, I could use a little bit of rest, although I'm fully
Rested.
rested.
Rejuvenated.
I feel as though, my voice needs a little extra.
Why don't you just
Care.
be quiet on the journey?
I mean, fine. Let's do that. Fine.
I think we should just go.
Let's.
I think we should get back to Greenest as quick as we can and let them know what's happened.
Sure. Yes. What do you think of that?
I think that we should wait till
I don't
Daylight.
think he wants to go back to
we
Greenest.
saw what we confronted in the
His friends.
in the desert during the day. Imagine at night.
I mean, I say we go. Why belabor the thing? Let's just dive in. Go back to the town.
Can we get a sense of how long it's going to be till the sun comes up?
Sun's going to be coming up in about an hour and 20 minutes.
An hour and 23 minutes.
You know, as a druid.
Or so.
You know.
Can I use my druidcraft to see what sort of weather is coming in?
Yep.
Okay, I do that.
And at this point, vote.
Oh, the vote's coming.
For the
All
weather?
right.
Oh!
What environmental hazard should they encounter?
Where
Yes.
is cool breeze and sunny?
Where
is that?
Cool breeze and sunny.
Did they get a write-in
They
vote?
couldn't fit it on. Cool breeze and sunny.
So vote
Pleasant.
hashtag acid rain, hashtag heat lightning,
Oh no!
or hashtag windstorm to determine what kind of environmental hazard our heroes
Yeah.
may encounter
Oh,
look, it's
out
on your
in the
nose.
scar of the waste.
Yeah.
Look,
It
it's
curls
on
on
your
your
nose.
So-
It's yeah.
Write that. Write
Would've
your.
been like a mustache.
Write.
We could try to.
Okay. So write your.
Oh,
Write your
this side.
hashtags. Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Write your hashtags in the comments
Yeah.
on whatever platform you're watching on, and we'll get your votes. Ryan will tally them in the next 5 minutes while these guys make jokes
Oh,
about
gosh.
the thorns, and then we'll.
Okay,
And then we'll.
but to be fair, when I do druidcraft, one of these horrid things comes up.
Oh
Yeah, and you'll find
Right?
out. You'll find out in a moment. We're gonna give it, probably about 4 minutes.
So I will just
So,
look at whatever horrid thing is
You're
coming up
druid
and-
crafting, and you're finding it's still very dark out. You're finding it a little hard to see, so you're trying to find a source of light. And once you find the source of light, that's when we'll know. Okay. You guys, are you furthering any conversation at this time?
I'm going to suggest we just hold on for a bit.
I say we stay put. How about that?
Yeah, let's, we'll just...
I'm trying to find a balance between you wanting to go and you wanting to stay. Let's do halfway. Let's wait 30 minutes.
Okay.
Shall we?
Yes.
I nod, and I turn around and I walk off, and I find a corner. I want to sit cross-legged and meditate on what just happened.
Yeah.
And I want to take out the beaded necklace and kind of put it down on the ground in front of me.
Yeah.
And I want to kind of like, I'm debating, because this was a gift from a sworn enemy, but it could aid us. So I'm just trying to kind of
Okay, I want you
discern.
to roll history.
History? Norse Foundry!
Okay.
-1.
Roll it.
Just blame the company.
-1. Natural 1. Not
with
-1.
advantage. With advantage.
With advantage?
You are a monk, and this is a monk item.
Oh!
Wow.
See, that was...
That is a
You didn't even buy me a
benevolent.
T-shirt.
Actually, that was...
on for my game.
That's a
Man.
benevolent DM right there.
That is a 17.
Wow.
There you go. That's much better.
Better.
You
His shirt
recognize
actually
something
has a
about the
crit one
make.
on
Show them your shirt.
Show them your shirt, Jay.
Crit
a
happens
1.
with a 1.
For those of you new to Dungeons and Dragons, when you roll a 1, you fail abysmally.
It's the worst you
Crit
can do.
happens.
Crit happens.
Norse Foundry, I really want to like these dice.
Because they're going to be a sponsor soon.
Maybe not.
We're hoping.
If they don't start performing.
Feel
Doing their
free to reach
duties.
out to us anytime.
All right. Okay, what do I find out with the 17?
All right, so you begin to recognize a little bit about their make.
Okay.
Something starts to, as you meditate, something starts to kind of become enshrouded in your mind. A memory of a story you once heard about a group of monks, about 350 years ago, that had existed, named the Heping monks. They served a blue dragon. And in serving this blue dragon, they protected the dragon.
Evil
but they
monks.
were deceived into doing so, in thinking that they were working peacefully for this dragon. They didn't know of his intentions, and through his manipulation, they had been wiped out. After he had committed the atrocities that he'd been planning the whole time, they began to turn on him, and within a single evening, he crushed them all.
Is this the same blue dragon we just met?
Yeah. Yeah.
That you just
All of
gave
a
the
sudden,
statue?
you recall he's
that's
a
unclear?
traitor that kills
We
everybody.
don't know.
This is my moment.
The name of this dragon is not recorded, but the name of the monks is
Heping.
the Heping monks.
Heping.
And you know that they would wear beaded necklaces called, and forgive me if I mispronounce this, the Shandian beads. Shandian means lightning.
Lightning beads?
Yes.
They would wear these.
They would wear these.
And they were were these necklaces gifts from this dragon, or just the people?
It's understood that the people
Yeah.
likely crafted these themselves.
Okay. So I, knowing that and having remembered that, put them on to honor them and their defiance of the blue dragon.
You put on the beads.
It's a good justification, right, for wearing them?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
You put on the beads. You
Yes.
feel them coursing with energy.
Yes.
But nothing new reveals itself to you. They will attune on out a game. They will attune on a long rest.
Okay. So I feel the energy, but I don't feel like I can harness it yet.
You feel a coursing of energy. It seems where it touches your skin.
Yeah.
You feel just
I can feel it.
a bit of a rush
Yeah.
of energy coming
Right.
from them. Yeah, and a little slight tinge more attentiveness.
More attentiveness?
A little bit more clarity of thought.
Huh.
Yeah.
Mr. DM.
Okay, how are we looking for the vote?
So far, we've got
Bright sun.
2 for Acid Rain, 2 for Windstorm, and 1 for Heat Lightning.
Okay, it's between Acid Rain and Windstorm. We're going to give it 30 more seconds. Let's see if we can break the tie.
And any bright and sunny?
No.
Again, write the hashtag in the comments to vote on whatever platform that you were on.
Hashtag Acid Rain, hashtag Heat Lightning, or hashtag Windstorm. And that's on any platform, however you're watching this, whether it's
Correct.
Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook. All right.
Are there
Question?
any like cisterns around still full of nice clean water, fresh water?
Yes, actually. And Shamgar says, I'm going to go look for a well.
Alright, we've got a tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker is...
The tiebreaker is Windstorm. For
Yay, thank
Oh,
you.
Windstorm.
Windstorm.
With your druid craft, you see what looks like dust and sand blowing furiously, and you know that what lies ahead is not good.
I look at you as you're doing this, and I'm going, "Oh, that's a neat parlor trick. Why didn't you do that instead of your stupid feather dance?"
Oh man. Oh man. I just put it away. I'll just put it away. I'm disgusted with him. And I'll just go over to Shamgar. And I'll show him.
That's really cool.
That's a storm coming.
That's not cool.
Can you carry me again?
All right.
Oh, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet.
Oh,
Oh, thank you. Just put me down.
all
Thank
right.
you. Are you looking for water?
Yeah.
Let's go get some water.
Yeah. There might be some this way.
Yeah, we're gonna go get the water.
Okay.
Hey, come with us. I got an idea.
Sure, yes, let's do it.
Can we go over to the cistern?
Yes, so you remember that close to where you had entered into the camp, there was a section where a number of kobolds had been spending their time.
Yeah.
And it seems like that's where they had been filling up their water skins. There is a very crude well that's been dug there.
Oh, I remember these water skins.
I'm gonna fill up my water skin.
Okay.
And then I'm
The
gonna
water is not very clean, but it'll do.
I don't have a clean water spell, but hey,
Hmm.
go like this. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna use my shape water
Yeah.
to send the water through the ring.
Yes.
Why do I stop?
Alright.
God. Oh.
These things are really useful.
I'm Aquaman.
Go give Crichton a high five.
Hey, Crichton.
I'm currently meditating.
Oh, okay.
Well, you can still do it.
Crichton, you got to
As
see
soon
this.
as I see his hand come up, I'm gonna send the water through.
All right. Now it's quite a ways away. If you're by this well, you're not going to be able to see where Crichton is at that point.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can I hear
the
his-
distance between the two places is quite dark.
So
Doesn't even
Will the
with your dark
spell
vision.
work at this distance?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Something you had
This is
learned
awesome.
during the attunement process is that there seems to be no limit of distance between how these rings will work together.
What?
Okay, so you guys, you go ahead with your dialogue. I'm just gonna count it down. I'm gonna go.
Oh yeah. If
I-
you guys, if you're gonna count down, sure.
Crichton, I have a great surprise for you. Look at the middle of my hand and how chafed it is from the dry sand. Just look.
I'm currently still eyes closed.
Okay.
I'll send the water through.
Can I? Would this water be considered a missile? A ranged attack.
I'll allow it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
So using my deflect missiles, I'm going to try and deflect the water back at him.
All right. I want you to roll. Would that be a roll?
I
succeed?
spend one
Yes,
key
yeah.
point.
Okay.
You know what? This is a little, because it's supposed to be with a monk weapon. Oh no. As with a monk weapon with a ranged deflect missile. If you hang on.
This is where the joke falls.
So I have to reduce. The way it works is I have to reduce damage,
Yeah.
Just now.
and then I can spend another key point to deflect it back.
Yeah, use all your key
Okay.
points on this.
Since this would not cause any damage,
Yes.
we'll call it an automatic deflect.
Oh yeah, we will.
Wow.
All right. So it just automatically works. Do you have to roll dexterity?
I spend. Oh, do I really want to spend key points for this?
Yeah, you do.
You should.
You can, as a reaction to deflect or catch the missile when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack.
But can you catch
When
it?
you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10, whatever. If reduced damage to 0 because it's not causing any damage, and of a free hand, you can spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack with a range of whatever.
Okay. All right. So make your ranged attack to deflect it back at him.
It's not gonna work anyways.
Norse
It's
Foundry.
Norse Foundry. These dice don't work. These dice don't
You're
work.
gonna waste
anyways.
that nat 20 on this.
Yeah,
Watch.
wasting that 20 on this puppy.
It's a 14.
Oh.
What's your armor class?
13.
So while I'm still meditating,
Yeah.
I put a hand up and deflect.
You deflect it
Back
right
into his face.
back into your face with such.
Can I deflect it back into the ring? Because that would be great.
Well, it's just gonna go back.
Yeah, so right back through the ring, a spurt of water.
Fine.
Oh, that's epic.
And I go, I do this, and I just go back to meditating.
Nice.
All right.
Wow.
So Shamgar has finished filling up whatever water skins he has.
You guys should fill up what you have too.
Yeah, it's just me here.
Yeah, where did he go?
He went to say hi to Crane.
Okay.
So,
I guess
how are you doing?
I'm good. It's dark. It's hot. It's getting a bit windy.
It's good to have a nice breeze later on.
I get up and I
Your
start.
hand is right.
I get up and I start
Oh.
walking back towards the group.
Okay.
So,
Are you
okay.
walking with him?
Yep.
Okay.
When I get back
Gentlemen,
to
shall
where
we
he
go?
is, I say,
Yes.
Yeah.
"Did you see him work?"
Oh, it worked.
I walk back to.
You got it back in the face.
I walk back to Cornelius. I say, "Did you see rain in the forecast? You look a little wet."
It's wet. I've been working hard.
I walk past.
Okay. So are you all filling up your water skins as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So as I said before, the water's dirty, but it seems drinkable.
I'm gonna, as they're filling, I'm just gonna take some of the water and I'm just throwing it on my face, like, and pulling my hair back. Woof! That's so good.
So it's a simple dug well down into the stone. There's some dust and sand that falls down. You have a bucket tied to a rope, and that's how you've been pulling water up. But yeah, you can totally wash your face
Well, I'm
using
gonna do that.
water in the bucket, just to give you an image of what you're working with.
Yeah, just cool it down.
Yeah.
Just working hard.
Is there anything left in the camp? Like,
They cleaned up seemingly everything except whatever scraps of trash or little bits of just refuse, discarded items.
right?
Pick up the refuse.
Can I as I make my way back through the camp as we're leaving?
Yeah.
I would like to see if I can find more water skins or anything to carry water in.
Yeah.
So we have extra water for the trip.
Sure. Give me investigation.
Yeah. Come on, Norse Foundry. Oh man, gosh. A 9.
All right. With a 9, you find a broken wine bottle.
Yeah.
And very close to that, another wine bottle that's a little bit chipped on the mouth of it.
Yeah.
However, it looks like it'll be able to hold water.
Do we see him collecting these things? We'd probably see him
If you
doing
went-
that.
If you went with him, yeah.
Well, he's gonna come back with these
Or
broken bottles,
he's
right?
he's within view, but he's a little ways off, so it's to the point where it's hard to see it.
Okay, but he's gonna return with the bottles to where we are anyways and try to fill them.
Yeah.
So I should at that point be able to tell what he's doing.
So you found one usable bottle.
I'd like to look around
I fill it.
as well and see if I can find some containers to carry some water in.
Okay.
What am I looking for? Investigation.
Investigation.
I try and find a way to stop it with whatever something,
Okay.
material or something, and then find a way to kind of tie it to my belt or put it in my pack.
You do find some pieces of canvas from a tent that had torn off. Use survival to see if you can how well you can stop the water with canvas.
Yeah.
It's not as easy.
It's a 7.
7. Okay. You don't find anything new. You see the broken bottle that he had found, but nothing further.
Okay.
It's jewel survival.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thanks. It's better.
16.
Okay, the dice work. That's good.
Sometimes.
So you find a good way to fit it in tightly. You know that if it happens to turn sideways, it'll start to probably trickle out as it soaks into the canvas.
Okay.
So you know you'll have to keep it upright.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll drink it first. Or use it first for whoever needs it. And I want to continue searching as we kind of head through the camp the whole way.
There's, as you see, there's footprints everywhere from where they had cleaned up. They had taken this camp out very quickly, and it has been a little bit of time, maybe a day and a half, maybe since they had actually left.
Yeah. Okay.
There's very little left behind.
I wanna do something crazy. Would you say that maybe I would find more than one broken bottle?
Just the one broken bottle. Why?
Just the one? Might there be any scraps of fabric laying around?
Well, you could do another investigation check.
Yeah.
Your first one wouldn't do it, but I'll let you have another.
Yeah. I'm looking for something different now. 21!
Oh, wow.
Okay.
On the bench. Scraps of fabric, blue in particular. No, it doesn't matter what color.
You find another small piece of canvas.
Yeah.
And off discarded behind a rock, what looks like an empty wooden cask, but it's pretty large.
Oh my.
Okay.
How do you do these things?
First, what I'd like to do with the fabric.
Yeah.
I'd like to take the bottle and break it. So I've only got the bottom. This is not gonna work.
Okay.
I can put it over one eye. I'm gonna take the fabric and I'm gonna wrap it around. Sharp side out.
I was
I
gonna
might
say,
add, yeah. Sharp
why?
side pointing out,
Mhm.
just to keep the sand out of my eyes
Right.
as we walk. So I
So
can still
one
see
eye,
it as
sand out of
you
the
can-
eye.
out of an eye.
Okay.
You're using it as like glasses.
Yeah. Just to
Alright.
keep the, because there's gonna be windy. There's gonna be dust blowing in my eyeballs.
So would you say it's like medieval-esque time? How good are glass manipulation skills?
It's probably really clear. It's probably very smooth and very clear. Okay, when I hold it up to my eye, how well can I see through
That's-
this?
It is a slightly discolored glass, and it's quite dark out still, so it's a little hard to tell if you're going to be able to see much of anything
I
at all.
do it anyways.
Of course you do.
As you close one eye, things are looking blurry.
It's fine. I'm gonna
Wow,
go carry.
this glass.
I'm gonna go grab the wooden cask
Mhm.
that I found because I'm pretty good at finding things. And I don't know how well I can see where the group is, but I guess I would have a sense of where I came from. So I'll walk back towards where
Does
I
your other
maybe-
eye not work?
There's gonna be dust blowing everywhere, and you mocked my skill, so don't worry about it. So
Alright.
I'll walk back with my monocle in place. You've got a monocle.
I have a monocle.
And bring the cask back, and I'll hand the cask towards whichever shape looks the most golden. And I'll say, maybe this will work for you, Mr. Creighton.
Give me perception.
Oh gosh.
Should go really well.
Oh yes.
Yeah, no.
Oh yes. 11.
Alright.
What do you want me to do with this?
Excellent. I
Well
found you.
played.
Could you just
Well played.
I thought we could fill it with water and take it on our journey. I think Mr. Creighton was looking for something earlier, but he didn't do very well.
Okay. It looks like it might be heavy.
So he brings it over to the well, pops out a cork on one end and starts filling it up with water.
Yeah.
It takes him about 5 minutes to get it all the way full. It's not a huge cask. It's about this size.
Oh, yeah.
Enough that it's a little heavy to carry, so he starts holding it under one arm.
Are we ready to go? Are we ready to go, Mr. Creighton? You ready? You got your energy up? Ready to go?
We can leave, yes.
Yeah, we can leave.
Yeah, I think we have enough water this time.
Can I sit on your shoulders?
Yeah.
Woohoo!
He picks you up, pops you on his shoulder. So
Yeah.
he's got you on one shoulder and the cask under one arm.
Yes.
Shoulder gnome.
My favorite shoulder gnome.
All right. So you guys are
Favorite
heading out?
shoulder.
Yes.
Okay. Now it's about 4:15. You know you've got a little bit of time. Maybe about 45 minutes till the sunrise.
Okay.
Okay. So you're starting to walk along.
Marching
path. Are you
order.
going out the front of the camp?
I would say yes.
Mhm.
That is the easiest way to go. Yes, I would say.
Okay.
I start walking that way.
All right. Now you remember that it's a turn to the left to the direction towards Greenest.
Yes.
From the entrance of the camp. I'm assuming you're all going that way.
I take out my hooded lantern and I light it.
Okay.
But I push the hood lower so it doesn't. So it's just
It's
like
dimmer.
so it's dimmer.
Okay. So you're lighting about 5 feet in front of you
Okay.
with dim light at this
Okay.
point. That's what you want?
Yep. Is there any moonlight or any natural light that
It's very overcast at this time.
Okay.
It's quite dark.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Even though it's morning.
Even though it's morning. And it already feels hot.
Okay. I'm going to push my monocle back into my eye, so that it
Like inside?
no not
Inside
inside.
Is that where you keep
Just,
it?
I'm
Your
just
eyelids?
pushing it hard
Yeah.
so that it covers more of, you know what I mean.
You're trying to be like me.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be a little bit like him. He's like curious little man, and like get it really tight in there, and then I tear a piece of sheet off something in my bag or something, and I wrap it around my head, but not to cover the monocle. So I'm covering it with this eye. So I'm just doing this because I figured, why not? It's going to be sandy out.
I picture my view out of this one eye as being like really drunk, like
Okay,
kind of
yes.
underwater,
Yeah,
kind of like certain fuzzy shapes.
Yeah.
So
You're
just look over.
okay.
Mostly because I hear your voice.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I guess from time to time I don't know what I have near me. I guess just Shamgar's hair that I can use to kind of clear off the glass. That's all I got near
Just
me.
be careful not to cut your hands on the.
No. That's why
pointy
I'm using
outsides
this.
of
Yeah,
it.
yeah. That's why I'm being very careful not to slice my fingers off
Yeah.
and bleed on him.
I look at them both very curiously. Are we expecting wind?
I mean, I just
Yeah.
noticed that he did this little parlor trick with the
Yeah,
with the thing.
yeah,
and
it's supposed to be very, very, very windy.
he's
Alright.
he's an astute
Maybe
weather.
I can
predictor.
predict the weather.
Okay.
I saw him do it. It was neat.
Do you
I've seen you do it.
you could maybe use the bottom of your bottle to cover one of your eyeballs.
I think I'm alright. Thank you.
Okay. While you're looking through this eyeball or through this glass as your sole source of vision,
Yeah.
you have disadvantage on wisdom-related checks.
Excellent.
Okay.
I think he has 2 lids. I think he has 2 lids. Oh, that's why he doesn't need you know.
That would explain it.
I will just close my eyes.
you
Should
good
we,
idea,
should we,
Shammy.
all hold
You
on
can
to a
you can just steer him.
Shuriel, I can't see anything anyways.
It's literally the blind leading the blind.
Should we all just hold on to a rope and Mr. Crichton can lead the way like a buddy
Can I ask
system?
I look around. Is it windy yet? Is there?
You can feel a bit of a harsh breeze, but
Okay.
And it's a hot breeze, but
Okay,
it's not
but
windy.
it's not.
Mr.
The
I
best-
think we are currently okay for now.
The great thing is that the guy that actually can't see in the dark is leading all of us that can't see.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless that was the joke made earlier. Then in that case.
Can I ask a personal question?
Yes. Perhaps.
Do you have more than one set of eyelids?
That's a good question.
No.
Okay, I was curious because if you've seen snakes around,
Yes.
they have 2 eyelids, and you
No.
you kind of.
I'm not a snake.
Yes, one on
Okay.
each eye.
Oh right.
Yes.
Oh, thanks, Shammy.
He's not
I'm doing my best, Adam.
Yeah.
great.
he's not a real dragon.
Oh right. Okay.
So you guys continue walking from here. Which way are you going? Are you trying to follow the route that you believe you came?
Yes.
Are you trying to take a different way? What do you think?
Yeah, we'll come back the way we came as best as possible.
Okay, so you are moving back the way you came. The sun is beginning to crest on the horizon.
Yeah.
And you see that familiar dark red.
Yeah.
That is the earth and that dust that has now settled. But this breeze that's coming in is starting to stir it again in a very familiar and disturbing way. And you reach the spot where you had crossed the invisible bridge.
Oh.
Look across, thinking,
Oh wow, I've never been
now what?
Oh no.
Where are we, Shamgar?
How long did it take us to get back there?
That took you about an hour.
Okay. Has the wind picked up yet?
The wind is still blowing about as it was before.
Is it still like super windy in the?
It looks like it's blowing about the same at the bottom.
So it's
of
not
this-
as
of
dusty
this-
and crazy
of
as
this
it.
large canyon
the canyon, yeah.
as it was at the as it is at the top.
Okay.
So I asked Shamgar, like, where are we, Shammy? Why'd we stop?
It's not even windstorming, and you guys are still fine.
We're at the edge. Remember where Riceworth jumped off the cliff? We're there.
Have you been here before?
Yeah. You were here too.
Was I here as well?
I'm gonna at this point.
Oh yeah, you were following G.
Oh wow.
I'm
Yes,
gonna
I remember
unwind.
now.
I'm gonna unwind my. I'm gonna unwind my thing.
Yeah.
Take off my monocle. I'm gonna put it in my pouch.
Yeah.
And
I'll quickly.
I'm going to.
Cross.
I'm gonna have an idea. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take my rope out. Hold this end.
Okay.
Okay, and
Oh, no, not
And I'll
again.
just point that way. So like, if this is the cliff, I'm gonna say
well
no. You're just gonna go to the end and hold it. Just go to the end. No, not you. So just we don't have a fizz wrap here. So I want go to the end. And so I'm gonna walk 50 feet away from him, and I'm gonna say dangle it on the side. So that we both dangle it over the side, so it makes like a loop sort of thing. You know, like we're both holding the 50-foot rope over the edge.
Yeah.
And I want to see if at any point is it being supported.
Oh.
Oh yes. Okay, so you drop it over the side, and it looks like it's just hanging over the side.
Do we remember any sort of land bridge
I'll rub it
further
back
up that we could cross?
No, you don't remember seeing any land bridge. There is the odd place where you would actually be able to climb down.
Yeah.
Where there's a bit of an incline,
Yeah.
something you can use, and some handholds,
Yeah.
but nothing really more helpful than that.
I'm going to try to convince
Oh
Greg
yes.
to identify a bridge. Because there was one.
Okay.
There was?
Wasn't there?
It disappeared.
No, he's saying we don't remember one.
Well, it was dissolving. Remember?
There wasn't.
We're talking about an
you
actual
guys
bridge,
were
like an actual place to
crossing.
cross.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Had
find.
dissolved.
I'm trying to see if he can go up, see
Yeah.
if there's anywhere where there's a bridge across
Okay.
this canyon.
While he's doing that, can I remember? Do we remember where this canyon resolves?
Yeah.
Because we came up to the canyon. Can we just follow on this side until it turns into flat land again, and then just continue on our way?
You can. You remember there were some treacherous places
Yeah, I remember
where
the
it
guys
was
that killed us.
very, very tight.
Yeah.
You had to squeeze through.
Yeah.
You remember there was the threat of the bullet.
Yeah.
That was around as
Yeah.
well.
On this side.
But you have reason to believe that you could take a similar way that you had
So we
taken
could just
before. It may
continue
just
on the
be a-
same way on the other side of the canyon.
It might be
until-
a bit of a longer trip, and because you hadn't taken that side
Yeah.
of the canyon
Yeah.
the whole trip,
Yeah.
you're not sure if
It's
if
unknown.
there's anything.
Can Greg carry a rope? Can he tie a rope?
You should.
Could he
carry a rope.
carry
He's
a
stronger
rope
than I am.
and tie it?
He
Actually,
could
is
carry
stronger
the end
than
of a rope.
I am. Sorry, say that again, Brandon.
He could carry the end of a rope.
Okay.
Does anybody have pittons? I guess he can't hammer stuff.
He's actually rated at the same strength as me.
But dexterity-wise, I don't know that he can hammer a pitten into a rod with tie a rope around
That's
it
true.
strong enough that we could all just traverse.
Greg, by the power of this amulet or this arm thing, go and search for a bridge.
Roll persuasion.
Okay. 20.
Okay. Looks at you begrudgingly. A little drop of acid dripping down, some fume coming out of his mouth, but very begrudgingly starts to look.
Okay.
So he's
Thanks,
taking,
Greg!
taking the one end of a rope across.
Yep.
Okay. So he takes it across to the other side, but it's pretty tight. It's 50 feet of rope, and it's almost exactly 50 feet of distance.
Wow. Just hold it there for a bit.
Oh, wait, I think we've combined tasks here. Because he didn't need to take the rope to look for the bridge. He just needed to go look for a bridge.
Right. Come back!
So he comes back with the rope.
Okay.
You're just having him drop the rope and look for a bridge.
No, yes, and I was thanks. We needed to measure the distance. That helped. Could you go now and look for the bridge?
I suggest that we just continue back along this side until we find a safe place to climb
and then
down
go
and then
down.
come back up.
Just walk it.
But if we knew that Greg could find a bridge, would we take the bridge?
We didn't see one on our
Just
way back.
cross the bridge.
Oh, I see.
When we came this way, there was no.
Oh, there was no.
No.
I don't remember that. Okay. Yeah. Let's just scale the walls down.
We're going down?
No, I mean I figured that was what we're supposed to do. Yeah.
I thought we were going back the way we came.
Back the
Mr.
way
Crane's
we
proposing.
came. Wait, what was this invisible bridge again? My memory is not.
Oh right, you weren't here for that session.
I mean,
It was a bridge, and we couldn't see it.
We almost all died. It was quite horrible.
so wait, you were falling, and it was an invisible bridge. Technically, was there ever anything there? We
There
were
was a
all
bridge.
falling, weren't we?
Episode 6.
It
Episode six.
dissolved.
It dissolved. Okay.
It dissolved
It
under
dissolved.
us.
I was not here for that
Overtime.
session,
We
everyone.
almost
And
all
I
died.
apologize.
That's how things all happened. You were crossing the bridge,
Yep.
and it was dissolving under you, and you fell.
It was
Yes.
terrible.
And I saved you.
Oh,
I
thank you.
And
I
Rysdorf
saved
jumped
Crane.
off to help.
Oh, and Ricey.
We
Yeah,
all
I remember
saved
that.
each other. Actually, Shamgar saved
No, Ricey went
everybody.
over
Shamgar.
and then.
Saved everyone.
No.
We all might remember.
No,
this.
risked
Isn't
our
he
lives
old?
again. No, that was Shamgar.
It was
That's
it
what
was, it was great. It was an awesome.
Okay,
one.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I guess we can just go back along this side.
let's do it.
That was one of my favorite moments ever that we've been playing.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was a really.
Okay.
Well,
So let's just climb. Let's just go. Let's just follow.
We're
him.
just
He
gonna follow
seems-
him,
He seems he has a. He has a.
Okay.
He has a
So I'm
you're-
gonna
you're-
wind my thing back up and would you mind? Thank you.
He's still holding the cask. He's had a couple of sips out of it already. All right. So you guys continue eastward along the edge of this, southeast along the edge of this canyon.
Okay.
Because you had gone north to get up this way. It seems this what is known as the Scar of the Wastes seems to go north-south.
Yeah.
But it does stagger and zigzag on its way. It doesn't take very long before you find what looks like a scalable ridge just down the side. It's not as sheer as the others.
Okay. All right. So we do find an area that we think is
You do.
fairly safe.
It's about 80 feet climb though.
Okay. I suggest we climb down here. What does it look like at the bottom of the canyon?
You can't see it very clearly. The sun is coming up. You're getting a bit of light down there. But it appears to be a bit of blowing dust.
Okay.
Again, about the same speed as you're seeing
Okay.
up here. And not much in the way of clear detail.
Shall we?
I think I should inspire us before we go down there.
Good idea.
All right. No, let me think a bit. What I can't think of anything right now. Let's just go.
All right. So I want you all to
Okay.
roll dexterity. To be
Should
able
we?
to-
I'd like to use rope though to
Okay.
climb. So
All right. Are you tying it off to something?
yeah.
I'd like to stay on Shamgar's shoulders.
Oh, it's only 50 feet, so we'd have to tie 2 lengths of rope together.
So how are you gonna get it back?
Greg
Greg could untie them.
could. Well, I don't know if he can untie them, but he could at least
Shoot through them.
like pull the rope up off. Like if I find like a stalactite, it's not really. But anyways, like a sharp rock
Yeah, slut. Yeah.
that I can put like the loop over, and then maybe he can come back up and just lift the loop off.
You don't see anything in the way of rocks that you'd be able
Okay.
to tie off on. However, there are some sharp cracks
Yeah.
into the stone
Yeah.
off of the edge.
Yeah.
You could probably knot the rope and lock
Okay.
it in that way.
Okay. Oof. Okay. That's scary.
Does
all right. What am I
anybody
doing?
have pittons in their?
Yep. Dexterity checks.
I don't
are
think anybody has
required.
climbing gear.
Okay. No explorers kits on anybody?
Oh wait. Yeah, no.
Okay.
I have 50 feet of rope. I need some more rope.
I've got 50 feet of rope.
Okay. I try and tie those 2 pieces of rope together.
You can have my rope.
Dexterity.
Oh. Can't somebody else try to tie them?
It's a
At
9.
least it's just a 30-foot drop.
It's a 9.
Okay.
This is to rope tie them together.
So you tie them together.
Yeah.
And it seems a little bit loose, but you think you got it.
Oh, that's the worst. When you roll really bad and the DM's like, you're pretty sure you did
Okay.
it.
So then,
There's
so
no
then
way
I
you-
want
You
to.
got a high opinion of yourself.
Okay, so then I want to try and tie it off at the top of the canyon.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So you're tying a knot in the end of the rope.
Natural 20.
All right.
Whoa!
Okay. You
30-foot
tie
drop it is.
this really nice ball knot at the top of this rope, and you
It's a 23.
jam it into this crack in the side.
Yeah.
And you feel it. Like it's you don't think you'd be able to get it back out again.
Okay.
You tried with the greatest interest.
Oh, you did it.
Greg.
But he's got acid. He can just rip it onto the rope and bring it back.
You could probably chew through it.
You're gonna lose a few feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna start to climb down.
Okay, you start to climb down. Give me a dexterity check. What's the climbing order?
I would like to stay on Shamgar's
Sorry,
back.
it's acrobatics or is it strength?
Actually, you know what? You're right. Do
I'd
athletics.
rather do acrobatics, but I think athletics.
Athletics. Okay, so
Oh, that's a 6.
Of course.
What do
Although
I do
it's-
with this?
Cask?
Yeah, I don't have a thing.
Okay.
I could
Does
try with
anybody
one
have?
arm.
Does anybody have another?
Shamgar, you could do this.
No.
I
I'm
can do
on
it.
his shoulders.
You can
No.
definitely.
I can do it.
Well, no. Let's not do that one arm with the gnome on your back. Do we have another length of rope that we could maybe tie around the cask and tie to Mr. Creighton?
I'll check if I have any rope.
I have one.
Could Greg?
You do.
You
play
know
that?
what? Excellent.
Good.
We're out of
so
already take that.
he ties the rope
He's only wearing a loincloth.
Yeah. How is he?
Around
Where
the
is he
cask?
getting that rope?
You got the rope.
Let's make sure it's a rope.
he does have a bag.
Oh gosh.
Traveling gear.
Right. Traveling
Right.
gear.
So
Oh.
he ties the rope off on it, ties it to his waist, and you're
Oh, I was suggesting that you tie it around the cask and make a sort of little backpack out of it. Like, let's tie it to Mr. Creighton's back.
Right. He seems to have a thick.
But I already tied it to my waist.
I'm already climbing.
Look, I see his golden claws descending over the cliff.
All right, I'll climb down on my own.
All right.
I'll climb down on my own.
Fine. Okay. No, that's okay.
No, it's not.
It's all
It's
right.
not
No,
personal.
it's okay.
I know you can handle it. I know you
It's
can
okay.
handle
No.
it all.
Mhm.
I just.
No, it's
I want to
okay.
make sure
No,
Mr.
it's fine.
Creighton's
It's
okay
okay.
at the bottom.
It's okay.
so he starts climbing down. Who's coming down after him?
Am I at the
I'll
bottom
come out-
before he
I'll-
starts?
No,
Oh dear.
you're about 10 feet down when he starts.
So I'm gonna be last,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to throw my loot around my back and just like, do we have to do this? Is there no bridge anywhere?
No, there's no bridge anywhere.
Shamgar,
He's already gone. It's just you and me.
what? Am I supposed to put you on my back?
No, I'm gonna climb down. I can't carry you though.
Fine, let's go.
Well, we should go one at a time.
Sure, you go first.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Because on the bridge you kind of got stuck, full of fear.
How about
and that didn't count? Do you want to go first? And then
I am so afraid right now. I don't know what I'm saying.
You can
Please,
do it.
just go.
You can do it.
No,
I think you should do it.
You
And
continue.
I'll come right after you.
Okay, you and
Fine.
Shamgar are now 20 feet down.
So I start slowly but surely
You can do
climbing down the. Oh right, fine. Let's go.
You can do it.
Fine. Let's do it. Fine. Let's go. And I'm forcing myself down this rope.
Dexterity checks?
Dexterity check.
Actually, no, sorry. Athletics.
Athletics.
Yeah.
18.
18, good.
I'm gonna wait until he's 15, 20 feet down, and then I'll start.
Are you coming or not? I'm not looking down.
I'm coming. Keep going.
I can't see you.
can't.
I can't see you because
Only
you're not coming
15.
down.
I can see you over the edge.
Like,
Right.
just come down.
Okay, I'm coming.
Okay,
Keep
come
going.
down
You
here.
Alright,
hear
Kevin.
a very familiar,
Oh.
seemingly from the cliffs, somewhere near the cliff's edge.
Up top or down the bottom?
Seeming near the top.
Oh.
The bullet sound? The bullet sound?
What was that?
I look up and I look around to see if I can see
Is there
what
a-
made the sound.
I
What do
start
you
climbing.
Please, you climb and stop yelling.
I start climbing down.
Alright.
I start climbing quicker.
You and Shamgar are about 30 feet down. You guys are now about 10 feet down
Okay, of an 80-foot climb.
of an 80-foot climb. And we break.
Oh.
Alright. It's going to be a fairly quick break.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll have a little bit of chat. You guys do your bio breaks, and as soon as you get back, we'll plan on jumping back into the stream as quickly as we can.
Awesome.
All right.
All right. Anybody that has a question?
Now's the time.
Yes. Write question before your question, so it's easier for us to find in the comments. Do it on any platform you're watching from. We'll answer your questions as soon as we can. Ryan's going to be on that. Ryan, have you had any comments or questions so far?
Come on in, Ryan. There's a chair for you here.
Hey, yeah, there's a chair.
And you guys can chat while I...
I don't know.
We'll bio break.
All of your stuff.
Yeah. Break the bio. There you go.
Before I bio break,
Yes.
real quick, you guys go ahead. If you have to bio break. Again, our giveaway tonight for a WizKids prize pack. That will be a pack full of WizKids minis. Courtesy of WizKids. Thank you, WizKids. You need to share out the stream on your Facebook account. In order to do so, though, make sure that you make it a public post. It can't be a private post, or we won't know that you did it. So definitely make sure that you do that. That's all.
Great.
And that's pretty specific to Facebook,
Thanks, Jay.
I think. It has to be a public Facebook post for us to see it.
Yeah, so for those of you who are on YouTube, if you share to your Facebook stream, that's how we'll know how to track you for the WizKids prize pack. So just a quick shout out to a couple of returning viewers. Rick, Jay, and Lee, thanks so much for tuning in again. We have a new viewer as well. Tony, thanks for joining us. This is his first time watching, so
Awesome. Welcome, Tony.
pretty stoked to have you on board here as well. And Eric, who messaged earlier saying that he wanted to be part of, he wanted to watch the stream, but he's visiting his wife in the hospital. So, Eric, we hope things are going well with you, but, we have you and your wife in our thoughts here, and we hope you can join us next time.
Totally.
Yeah, so if you've got any questions, feel free to shoot them my way, and we can ask them to the cast, or I can try to answer them for you. But
Some popular questions, or answers to popular questions are, yes, that's a beholder. It's from WizKids.
Yeah.
They are awesome, and they make these, and it's great. It's even got drool.
Yeah, I think that was an addition, right? Did Jay add the drool?
I don't know. I think
he did. I think he did.
Did he?
Yep.
Because it looks amazing.
Ask the DM if the cliffhanger break was planned.
Not entirely. I usually go with the flow. I try to keep the break close to 8:30 or 9 o'clock.
Yep.
And I look for a good moment where we can do a cliffhanger. In this case, literal cliffhanger.
I like that we are all hanging on a cliff.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, it's appropriate. Yeah.
Add some tension. How's your grip?
Exactly. I'm trying to think of any announcements that we can Oh yeah, so the prize pack for WizKids is always really great. So it's
that's more obvious than
this is more obvious than just saying it's not that great
Can we
or
give
that
any,
or nothing. It's really great.
Can we give any hints
what's
as to what has been in past? prize packs?
Good idea.
Yeah.
Past prize packs have included an Umber Hulk, some trolls.
Did
What
we ever
else?
do
What
Beholder?
right? Wasn't there an Umber Hulk and some trolls?
Yeah.
Oh, and a Minotaur.
Minotaur.
And
did we ever have a beholder in
No.
a prize pack?
Maybe.
we might have a beholder in a prize pack.
Okay.
We might
I'm
not.
gonna be
It's a
back.
cliffhanger. Yeah. So, but it's always like 4 or 5 at least special little miniatures. We're also working on a few pieces of content to finish off the Beholder tutorial series. That's been a little bit of work to try to get done. But I know that Jay's getting to it. I'm trying to think of what else we should chat about.
For those of you watching on Facebook, if you didn't know, we do have a YouTube channel. We're also streaming on Twitch now. If you are a first-time watcher and you're looking to view some of our older episodes, they are all uploaded onto YouTube. So
Right.
not only are the old episodes there, but we also have YouTube tutorials on how to paint the Beholder miniature from WizKids, among other things as well. So
Yes.
do check us out on all those channels. And we are on Instagram, so do follow us on Instagram as well.
And it is Realmsmith. I think it's just Realmsmith on Instagram, correct?
Realmsmith TV.
Realmsmith TV. So search for us.
Do we have
add
questions?
Us, follow us.
Have we had questions?
We're not.
Questions.
Oh, we had.
We answered them.
Good.
Sean Saunier just said, "Great to watch my first show."
Hey,
Hey,
thanks,
Sean,
Sean.
how are you doing? So Sean is actually in the room.
Yes, he is.
Watching
Yes.
the first show.
He just outed you.
But sorry,
The
sorry,
first
Sean.
live audience.
First live audience member we've had.
Yeah, ever.
Other than I guess if we count
No.
Ryan. Thanks for the wind of death. That's what David Morin said, or as I like to call him, David Boring. Sorry. What else? What else are other people saying?
So Riley's saying nice table and furniture. This is a real.
Is it real?
Yeah, real antique.
Yeah. It's from Jason's dining room set.
Yeah.
If you're from Wormwood Tables out there, and you're wondering, gosh, I wonder what it would look like to have a Wormwood table on that set. We're wondering the exact same thing.
So Wormwood.
Yeah,
We're
Wormwood.
looking at you.
We're looking at you.
Tony actually found our stream through Instagram, so that's really cool. So thanks for that. And Rick was saying that he remembers last week there was talk about doing some new groups where there might be online players involved.
Oh yes. Yes, we've been talking about a few different new streams that we might do, but also we've been thinking about gamers like players from home who might do guest appearances.
Yeah, we have been talking about that.
For a long time,
Yeah.
and we've had a few experiences. Some of them, at the time, our connection issues at the internet just wasn't working great for us, but I think we could definitely pull it off a lot better now.
We want to make it an interactive as possible,
Yeah, for sure.
without being forced.
Yeah.
And so we're trying to find effective and fun ways to do that. The vote's one of them, and there's lots of other ways that we have thoughts on. So stay tuned.
I think the idea is too that you're going to start with members of the realm, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, members of the Realm,
Absolutely.
by the way. The Realm, I should mention, is a monthly subscription of $4.99 a month. And it basically gives you access to behind the scenes, how we do things, some early views of tutorials. We're building just kind of a relationship with the viewers and it lets us do what we're doing full time. Yes, kind of what the goal is. It's trying to get to just doing this full time so that you guys can enjoy more content.
Instead of doing a Patreon kind of thing, this is what we do, and
Yeah.
this is something where that $5 a month, the entirety goes towards creating better content,
Yep.
towards upgrading the studio, and really getting us in a place where we can make more for you.
And it's just if you're looking for a way to support us because you like what we do, that's a great way to do it.
And you would
For a little bit.
find that at realmsmith.tv. Realmsmith.tv, the website.
Yes.
Once again.
That's
Realmsmith.
Along with the crates.
All right.
All right.
Yes, go.
Just one more question. Riley is asking if we have a cameraman or if the cam just shifting back and forth is automatic. So that camera is on a track, but the person controlling the cameras between DM and the group is me.
Yay!
Yeah. Ryan is our wonderful producer who it's a very thankless job. We get to have fun all night, and Ryan gets to press buttons and chat with you guys, which is fun.
He thinks it's fun though, right, Ryan?
But
It
you
is
enjoy
fun.
it.
Yeah!
Ryan enjoys
He's
it.
rolling 20s all the time back there.
Always. All right, guys.
All right. Thanks,
Enjoy.
Ryan. Everybody
Ryan.
say thanks to Ryan for his
Yay.
awesome contribution.
All right. Jumping right back in.
We're back.
You're hanging precariously from this rope down into this canyon.
And we hear,
At
Okay.
the top.
the top.
Something that's a little bit of incentive for you guys to climb down.
I
Maybe
think
a
I'm
little
good
bit
now.
faster.
Can we slide down?
I move faster.
Okay.
You're moving faster.
Yes.
Shamgar's moving faster too.
Ow!
And
rope
he's moving a
burn.
little
Ow.
bit too fast. He's gaining on you pretty quickly. You see
okay.
his feet starting
My
to get
speed
closer
is,
to
You know what you
my
see
speed
when
is
you
40.
look up.
My speed is 40,
Keep
so
in
I
mind,
move it an extra 10
He's
feet
wearing a loincloth.
over him.
So you are keeping a distance away from him, but you do
Good.
see he is moving faster and he's closed a bit of that distance.
You see a second rope
No,
approaching your face.
I don't look up. I'm down. You're not supposed to look down, but I don't look up anymore.
Shamgar is quite the specimen. Hey, Shammy, how's it going down there?
It's okay.
Okay.
How about we stop yelling?
Sorry.
What are we talking about?
I forget now.
Okay.
I go as quick as I can.
And some stones fall off of the top of the cliff.
Oh man.
And you see what looks like a shiny, almost like a helmet of a head, just kind of hanging over the edge. You don't see anything that looks like an obvious set of eyes.
Can I say hello?
It's up to you.
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
As soon as you say hello, it zips, gone.
Huh. Goodbye. I keep climbing down.
All right, another stone drops off of the edge.
Can you stop, please?
What is
quiet.
What is that?
They're throwing rocks at us.
No, but what is it?
It looked like the head of a shiny thing.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Now we're going.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. 15.
Okay, you remember this. This is the bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you remember because you had seen it in your past, and you do realize that that's what that is. The Giants Every sign.
Yeah.
No, he's. So you're purposely just being an ass.
I just said hello and goodbye and please stop it.
What is it?
It's a bullet.
Bullet. Yes.
Okay.
You and Shamgar are now about 60. Well, you're about 60 feet down. Shamgar is about 40 feet, and you guys are about 30 feet, 10 feet above.
Can I?
Yeah.
Give me a table cam, Ryan.
Okay. That's what a bullet looks like.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
From the view that you had, you couldn't really see eyes. It's a bit of a distance down, but you did see that sharp, shining carapace.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah.
He could probably run really fast. It's
Yeah.
aerodynamic, eh?
He does look
He
aerodynamic.
could dive.
What
Okay,
does that
so
mean exactly?
I continue to go as fast as I can.
Okay, you continue to go as fast as you
Okay.
can. Are you all going?
Yes.
Basically, yeah.
Let's just.
Yeah.
Okay. You hit the bottom. Okay, Shamgar is just about at the bottom of the rope. You guys are 10 feet above Shamgar. Another burst, but this time it's rocks flying right out of the 40-foot mark of the wall. And you see this carapace head sticking out and kind of like looking, not really looking around, but seeming to listen.
We're
Where
at
is
the
that
bottom?
relative to us.
It's, okay, so it's 40 feet up on the wall. You guys are about 10 feet from the bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
Jump! Just jump! Let's get off of here.
Okay, so I'll jump and try. We're both 10 feet from the bottom?
Where
Where is
you're
Shamgar?
just-
Well, within
within feet of each other, about 10 feet off the ground.
I would like to jump from the rope and try to land on Shamgar's shoulders.
Okay, he's at the very bottom of the rope
It's
right
10 feet. It's only
Yeah,
4 times my height.
now.
But
Athletics.
minus his height.
Let's do athletics.
You were jumping
Am
off
I
the rope
10
to
am
land
I-
on him?
Am I
Yeah.
10 feet
Oh my
from
gosh.
the ground?
That you are 10 feet from the ground.
Oh.
So 4 feet from his neck.
Yes.
So I'm off the rope already.
You just got off the rope,
Okay, so yeah,
and Shamgar is getting off the rope now.
I'd like to jump.
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
at the bottom.
I'd like to kind of let myself off and land on his shoulders.
Okay.
Could you do? What are you doing? And
Not your shoulders.
No, I know. I
Okay.
see you
I back
jumping off the. You're
away
above
from the
me.
group
Yeah.
and kind of scurry to the other side of the canyon and try and hide.
All right. So give me stealth. You give me athletics.
Natural 20.
All right.
That's a 20.
Oh gosh.
You disappear
Drop
from
my
the
D20.
plane of
So
existence.
You-
I'm not.
So you find a really good
Ooh.
spot to hide on the other side. There's a bit of an outcropping to the stone,
Yeah.
and you find you can just get behind it.
Okay, so I just
It's a
stay there.
15.
Okay, so you jump off. Shamgar thankfully noticed you coming, grabbed your back and stuck you on his shoulder.
Yeah. Oh, that's impressive.
It worked. All right.
So this thing though is he's just listening. He's not looking. He's listening.
Looks like it's just sticking its head out, listening.
So as soon as I land on him, I'm gonna look at Crichton and Shammy.
Crichton's
be
out
like,
there.
are you?
You don't see him.
Are you the DM?
He's hiding.
Anyways,
Very well.
I look for Creighton.
Yeah.
Then I like chamber. I'm like, I was mouthing, he's listening.
I should say you are still wearing your monocle, yeah?
I think
No, you took it off. You
You
said
took
you
it off to climb? Okay,
Now,
that's
when
good.
the
All right,
rocks
all
were falling from the start, from the top, I did consider putting it back on, but I was
right. Okay, yeah, so you don't have it in, that's fine.
No.
Okay, just clarifying. Okay,
What's it like down here? Sorry.
All right, so down at the bottom, the wind is still blowing. It does actually start to feel a little bit stronger down here. It seems that this,
Like a wind
this
tunnel?
canyon, yeah, it's starting to amplify that. It's acting as a wind tunnel. The dust is coming through. It is a hot, dry air.
Okay. I'm going to quietly try to sing a song to inspire the team. Yeah.
No, he's listening. No, please.
To keep from dying. Come on, everyone. Once there was a way to stay alive.
Can you
Sweet little heroes, don't you cry.
I don't think he can see very well. I think he's.
I'm singing you a lullaby.
I think he's got really great hearing, and that's how he uses it to find us.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. Could you please play over there?
Okay. Once I'll walk over.
I'm gonna motion Shamgar, let's go this way.
He's just
You're like on
walking.
his shoulder, trying to like pull on his.
I mean, it's kind of like a giddy up sort of motion
he's
to the back of his
kind
neck.
of just walking regularly.
Yeah.
All right. The bullet, its head pops back into the wall.
Into the wall?
Yeah.
Because he was
So
looking
you
at
guys are
listening for
Yeah, 'cause it was
trap.
right-
He's in the wall or he's on top?
It was on top.
Yeah.
The last time it popped out,
Yeah.
it was halfway down the wall.
Oh dear.
So for the record, that was Bardic Inspiration. Does it work or?
Yes.
Yeah, who are you inspiring?
All of you. I inspire anyone who within range.
I
Who
thought
is
it was
that?
one person though.
No, it's the group of people.
Well,
Around
is it- was-
anyone who can.
Sure.
Anyone within 30 feet of
Is
me.
that
singing.
gonna last after you die? Or
All right. So they have a D6 Bardic Inspiration.
Correct.
Wow. What do we do with that?
I'm surprised you could do that already. Okay.
What do we do with
As
that?
a bonus, any creature within 60 feet that can hear
Any
you
cre-
gains.
Oh.
Any creature within 60 feet that can hear you gains an inspiration die 1d6.
So you inspired the creature that wants.
He's
to
40 feet up.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was just one. Every time I've heard it used, I thought it was
He's
just one
within
person.
range.
I thought it was just one person too.
For
but
10?
You said it's within 30 feet.
Does it say
Within
target
60
or
feet?
anything?
Says as a bonus action.
Any person, up to a number or.
Any creature.
For 10 minutes, the creatures can add it to one ability check attack
The,
roll. or
the
save.
creatures or creature?
Creatures.
Plural. Okay.
It's
All right.
any creature, including this guy who's within
Including
range.
the guy.
The bullet.
The bullet. The bullet.
Bullet. Okay. Excellent.
So sorry, what does it give you again?
1d6 inspiration die. So what that means is you
Oh.
can add a d6 to a roll.
Okay.
For what's this long rest? I guess you can use it once.
Once per long rest.
No,
Yeah.
3 times per long rest.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. 3 times per long rest. That's what it says.
Yep.
Yes,
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
So I've used it.
Excellent. Okay. At the bottom, as you're looking around, you see the dust is getting kicked up, and it's beginning to get a little bit harder to see. It's almost like you've got a light mist down in this area, this red dust blowing through this hot, dry air. And oddly, there's a very thin, looks almost like a winding stream down the center of this sort of concave crevice, canyon that you're in. But it's an odd color.
It's urine.
It's urine. That's not good. It's very bad, actually.
It's a bit more of a darkish burgundy in color, almost the color of old blood. But yeah, it has a bit of that tone, but it doesn't actually look like blood, if you know what I mean. So, also in the air is a bit of a metallic smell, but also not the same as blood.
It's horrible.
Are you going to continue?
Yeah, I do.
Is there anything it's a narrow path? Is the path that we have to walk along where
It's
the
right now.
water
It
blood
is. It is about 50 feet between walls. At the bottom of the walls, it tapers down, and you now have about 20 feet from the bottom of each of those tapers across, and it continues to taper just slightly down to the middle, where you've got this little oddly colored stream.
Okay. Are there any like plants growing in or near this stream? Does everything look dead
See
where it is?
No life.
Can I?
There's no sign of
Do
life.
I want a map or no?
Mm-hmm.
Do I want a map or no? Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Does it look like this liquid is just dirty water? Does it look acidic? Does it look?
You can tell it is quite dirty. It has adopted a lot of the color of the land and the dust, but it seems like there's some other property to it that adds to its color.
Is it viscous? Is it thicker than?
It is sitting still. Do you want to look at it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still.
Roll
It's not even moving.
investigation. It looks like it's just still like glass.
Oh. Can I investigate it as well?
Yeah.
13.
Even with the wind, it's not moving.
You're climbing down off Shamgar for your investigation, or are you staying on his shoulders?
You know what? I may as well stay on his shoulders. It's a 4.
Okay. I was gonna say if you're on his shoulders, it's disadvantage.
Yeah, you want me to roll again?
If you want to.
It's still a 4.
All right. So, you can't really tell anything from where you are. With you realize that smell in the air is coming from whatever this liquid is. It is dead still. You can't tell viscosity.
Okay.
But you think. I think if you were to, put something in it, you'd get an idea.
Can I throw a pebble in?
Okay.
I'd like to place something in.
I whisper just so they can hear from the shadows, and I say, "We should move."
I'm just curious about
Who said that?
I'd like to. I'm gonna take from my pouch. I'm gonna take a leaf, like piece of leaf out,
Okay.
and drop them in the liquid.
And I'm gonna throw a
See
pebble.
what happens.
Okay. So you drop a leaf and you're throwing a pebble? Okay. So from Shamgar's back, you drop a leaf and the wind blows it away. You throw a pebble. I mean, it is a little breezy. You throw a pebble
Nice try.
into the liquid, and it does kind of bloop like water, but then it's like it gets sucked right down.
I'd like to get off of Shamgar's shoulders and try my experiment once more.
All right. Do you try your experiment again?
Yeah.
Like right up close?
Yeah.
Okay.
Close enough that
This is
this
dangerous.
far away that I drop it in and then.
For the record, I'm not sure you noticed, but it's very windy, and that's a leaf. So just saying.
Yeah.
Right, Shammy?
And I drop it.
It is a leaf.
These are leaves, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
We should move.
What is
Who
that?
keeps saying
The
that?
bullet?
I don't know.
It's weird. Where did Crane go?
I don't know.
The wind is talking to me.
Probably left us again for that dragon.
Yeah.
So you drop the leaf in?
Yes.
Okay, so as soon as the tip of the leaf touches,
Yeah.
you see it sizzle, it gets sucked right in, a little poof of bubbles comes up, and fumes escape, and the fumes stink. It's like that metallic smell, but 100 times worse.
I think we should probably leave.
I think we should avoid this.
I think we should as well. Let's just go.
Yeah.
This place has got to be cursed.
I think we should go, and maybe Miss Crane will catch up to us or something.
I don't know where he is. Let's just go.
Let's go.
Grabs your back.
We want. No, I can do it from here. I can do it. Thank you. I want to go quietly. I think we should go quietly.
Sounds good to me.
Where is Mr. Crudgeon?
He's left us
I'm
again.
going to stealth attempt. Ooh, 14.
Ooh, 11.
14
You're still at your natural 20. We'll keep that roll.
Thank you.
And
23.
Shamgar got 12. So actually, no, 14.
Good for you, Adam.
All right,
Good
well
job.
done,
Thank you.
Shamgar.
Thanks, Adam.
14. All right, so you guys continue forward.
Yes.
All of you feeling confident. With
How
your-
far until this, how long is the stream of stuff or whatever it
It
is?
seems to go on as far as you can see this canyon.
So it's in the middle of the canyon, kind of
It's
following
right,
the flow
right
of the canyon.
down the middle. It's just kind of
So I
seems
should-
like the walls just kind of tapered off and then tapered a little bit further down, into a
it.
small point.
But we can
with this
safely
little stream.
walk along without touching the stream.
Yeah, you've got quite a bit of space on either side.
Okay.
Of that stream.
Okay.
Yeah, you can hop back and forth.
How
over
wide
if
is?
you
Oh,
want
okay,
it.
that's what I was gonna
You
ask.
could
How wide
swim
is
in
it?
But I wouldn't recommend it. But the stream right now is about 10 inches wide.
Anyways, I can hop over it.
Yeah.
I would like to be on the other side of the stream,
Okay.
just so we're not all like crowded together for one.
So you're on one side, everybody else is on the other.
Yeah.
Is anybody else crossing the stream? Don't cross the stream.
I'm not going to cross.
I think the mic, Ryan's saying it's a little quiet, so we just need to all speak up.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Not Todd level, but like.
Right.
Okay. So no. All right.
So I jump over the stream.
All right. You jump over the stream. Is anybody else going over the stream?
I'm not going to go over the stream at all. I'm going to avoid it like I'm scared, like a small child.
Yeah, you should stay.
How
on that
big is
side.
the stream? Sorry.
About
10 inches.
10 inches wide.
So
At your side, at your size.
Yeah.
Give me an athletics check.
I went
Oh,
over to the other
yes.
side. I
Come on.
crossed it
We're
to
a
go to the
team
other
here.
side.
No,
That's
but
okay.
just for fun.
Yeah. So
do
you're
it
on the
once.
other
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just for fun, do
Do
it one.
Yeah, that's my new motto.
Just for fun, lose my
Because-
legs in the horde
And
acid.
for anybody that doesn't know, this is because Cornelius is 2
Oh,
feet and 11
that is
inches tall.
So close.
What'd you get?
An 8.
An 8. All right. So as you jump
Oh.
across, you hit the back of it with your heel, and it splashes up on your clothes, and you can feel it sizzling on your clothes and on the back of your shoes.
I can feel it.
Well, you can feel the it's not sizzling your skin. You can feel it sizzling your shoes.
Okay, I take my water skin and I put it over my back and I just start pouring it out all over my back.
Okay.
I told you
water.
should have stayed away from that thing.
All right.
Look at it. Sorry.
Yeah. So you pour the
Oh.
water on it. It looks like it's helping. It's still sizzling a little bit around the damp cloth, and your shoes seem to have stopped. for a second.
Okay. As
So you
I
have a little
finish
bit less of a
pouring
heel.
out the water skin, I'll take the last few drops and put them in my mouth, and then put a couple on my face, like, that's better. Like as if I'm trying to cool
Alright.
myself down. Like, whew.
All right, you've got a few drops of water on your face. Some of the blowing dust is starting
Yeah,
to
it's just
stick to
gonna
that
stick
water
to
on
me,
your
yeah.
face. All right.
Yeah.
But it does dry very quickly because of that hot, dry air. You are feeling your lips are getting a little bit chapped just because of that blowing heat. All right, so we have 2 on the right side of the stream and 2 on the left side of the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you went to the right side of the stream.
Great.
Yeah, I'll join him.
All right. So,
I'll just step over to the other side.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Shamgar does the same.
Athletics check required.
Well, okay, you are not 2 feet 11 inches tall.
I know.
So,
And I
okay.
like that.
all 4 of you are on the right side of the stream because
Go.
Shamgar didn't want to be
Just
alone.
take my D20.
No, I gave it to you.
Okay. As they start to move, I start to move as well.
All right. So you guys are continuing forward. You're not really sure where Crichton is, but you assume he's still somewhere near you.
Right.
I continue to like to scan the side of the. I want to see any movement at all. I want to let them go a little forward, actually, and I'm going to stick back a bit.
Okay.
Maybe like 30 feet back from where they walk.
Okay.
So I'll wait till they pass, and
You
then I'm gonna back off and continue to walk backwards.
How
kinda
long
scanning.
has it been since we've seen him?
Since you've seen him,
Yeah.
it's been
Couple
about
minutes?
a minute at this point.
Okay.
Maybe 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Crichton, I'm not sure if you can hear me, but we miss you. Sorry.
Oh, it was Crichton that was talking. I get it now.
Yes, right.
Okay.
He's hiding, I think.
All right. So you guys are continuing to walk, and after about 10 minutes, you look back. You're still about 30 feet behind the group. You look back, and you see the bullet walking very quietly, but it's still listening, but moving slowly, quietly.
How far back?
Do you think he wants to hear
It's
a
about
song?
50 feet behind you.
No.
No, look, he's listening for things.
He doesn't want to hear.
No, but
Are
he
they
wants to
moving
hear
quietly?
some-
Can I perceive that they're moving fairly quietly?
They seem to be doing okay, but you could see some reason where they may give themselves up. It's right on the edge where you're just not sure if you should say something or not.
Okay, so sorry. So how far is the bullet from me?
It's about 50 feet behind you.
And they're
Behind
about
us.
30 feet ahead of me. So about 80 feet between them.
I'm really scared of this place. Are you scared? I'm really scared.
Okay, I don't say anything. I just continue to watch it. If it starts to perk up, I'll act.
Okay. You hear a and you look back. It has stepped in the stream and it's reared back.
Okay.
It's taken a couple steps.
Okay, I
back.
continue to move. Do I notice if they heard it?
You guys hear it, but very mildly, just given your passive perceptions.
Okay. When we hear, can I turn around
You can.
and look?
Okay. I'm gonna. I can't do this anymore. I just have to.
Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't.
That thing is
Please don't.
scaring the
Then you need to
crap out of me.
Just go backwards
Okay,
to Mr. Craig.
here's
Go
what I'll
stand
do.
with Mr.
I'll
Craig and
just
play for him.
convince it to join us.
Don't do
I'll
that.
just convince it
That's
to
a
join us.
terrible
You
idea.
I
guys
turn
actually
towards.
don't
I think you
really
should
know
do
where
this.
Crichton is.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn towards
No,
the
no, no.
bullet,
No.
and I'm going
Oh
to.
my gosh.
I'm
I
going
just
to
want
cast
to put my hand.
animal friendship. Okay.
Okay, go for it.
Um,
What range does that have?
Is it an animal?
Range is 30 feet. So I'm
it
outside
is-
of this.
It is out of range.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I don't do it.
Then I don't do it.
Okay. Okay. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go towards it.
I'm gonna just
Towards
keep.
it.
I'm gonna go towards it.
I tell him stop.
Okay. Are you being sneaky?
I am being sneaky.
All right.
Yeah.
I want you to roll a new stealth for this movement.
Okay.
Oh man. What do you
20
Oh
naturally.
my gosh.
Well, okay. You are now in the same plane of existence as Crichton.
Oh.
And that's awesome. So you're sneaking up towards this bullet.
Okay.
And to the others, you pretty well just disappeared within
Yeah.
these plumes of dust that have been kicked
Okay.
up by this wind. How far are you going? How
I'm
close
gonna
are you?
go until I can get within range of this spell.
Okay, you get right to the edge of 30 feet from
Yeah.
this bullet. What are you
Yeah.
doing?
I'm going to cast it. I'm going to cast it at level.
Now, I'm going by your passive perceptions on this. If anybody wants
No.
to try and perceive, you can.
I want to just when he goes out of sight, I'm scanning to see if I can find him.
Okay, give me perception.
I think he's dead. I feel very sad. I just sink to the floor. I want to sit against the wall of this cavern,
15.
my head in my hands, and weep for him because he's dead.
You rolled a natural 20, so
Yeah.
15's not good.
Yeah.
You're going to sit on the edge of the canyon and wait.
Weep. I think he's gone. I think he's been eaten, and I didn't notice. He's dead.
Weeping
So-
quietly, or...
As quietly as a weeping gnome can be.
Okay.
So, animal friendship.
Yes.
Just so everyone's clear, the spell lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm.
Right.
Choose a beast that you can see within range. It must see and hear you. If the beast's intelligence
It
is
has to
4,
see and hear you?
he see and hear me. Yeah.
Okay.
If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the spell's duration.
What are the components of the spell?
A morsel of food.
A morsel of food. Is
You
there
are a
any
morsel of
somatic
food.
any verbal?
Nope.
Nope? Okay. All right. So you're going to give it a shot?
Yep.
Okay.
What do I do?
I guess you're holding out a morsel of food trying to make a friend.
Yeah.
It will consume...
Here you.
The spell will consume this food.
Yes.
And your arm.
So as you hold out this food... Well, what are you holding out? It's like bread or something?
Just like a chunk of bread.
Chunk of bread.
I'm,
Okay,
I'm terrified, but at the same time, I don't want this thing to follow us
this
anymore.
bread puffs out. Just like a scent cloud. Follows its way. Slowly. Till it reaches the face of the bullet.
Okay.
And it perks up.
Yeah.
Turns its nose towards you. And it leaps. A bullet
Your face
is
is
a
the best.
monstrosity, not a beast.
Oh.
So,
Danger.
let's roll initiative.
Oh,
We need to
dang.
rename this to episode 10 Bad Decisions.
Bad decisions.
We roll initiative.
This reminds me a little of the bridge.
Okay, 17.
Bad decisions happen every game.
Oh no, this is not going to go well.
What did you get? You have
17.
17.
Okay, well, I thought it was a beast. Thought it was a beast. It's not a beast. Now I know. Not
Why
6.
a beast.
Why did the graph choose to be brave all of a sudden?
No, I was responding to my fear.
That was,
What'd you get? Yours?
that's a 3.
Okay. All right, and
He was looking for entertainment.
I'm sitting weeping. head in my hands because you're already dead.
To you, I'm dead, or you can't tell where I am.
Well,
so
once I
I'm
hear
dead.
your screams, I'll know that I need help.
Okay.
All right.
Oh well.
Okay.
Always run.
DeGraff, you're first. Shamgar comes after. Then is the Bullet.
Oh man.
Then's Crichton.
I kind of wasn't thinking straight.
And
was I?
Cornelius comes bringing up the rear. Okay? So, it is in the midst
You're
of
dead.
attacking you right now.
You're so dead.
Prepared.
Okay. So attacks and damage at the same time,
So
correct?
it has a long jump of 30 feet. It's going to...
You're
Wait,
dead.
30 feet? It can jump 30 feet?
And you were right at the edge of 30 feet when you cast this spell.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is a terrifying thing.
It is a terrifying thing. You must succeed a DC 16 strength or dexterity
You're
saving
so weak.
throw. I'll let you choose strength or dexterity.
I'm gonna choose dexterity.
Okay. Roll your dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 11.
All right. Okay. You are immediately knocked prone, and you take 14 damage.
Oh!
To where? Tell us what happened.
Bludgeoning damage. The
Bludgeoning.
you are. That is, so the bullet just leaps
Oh
its
man.
smash into your shoulders, jam you down into the ground. The wind is knocked out of your
Does
lungs.
it break his loot?
No.
Did
No.
I give the DM
Maybe
idea?
if it was
not.
a natural one, but no, the loot is not broken. It is.
Oh.
You were holding it in your hand. You were holding
Yes.
it in your hand.
Yeah, I was holding
You're
the
still
loot.
clutching it with your
And then it
amazing
goes,
loot grip.
Oh, man.
Yes,
All right.
you've been-
Oh.
Yes. Okay. So that was 14 bludgeoning damage.
That's a
Oh.
lot.
Hold on.
That's a lot.
And-
That's half.
It does slashing damage as well.
You
Oh,
might
actually, I'm wrong.
you might
On my
die.
math. I might die today.
9 slashing damage.
You
Wait.
might be dead already.
9 slashing damage in addition
Yeah.
to the
In
14?
addition to the
Yeah.
14 bludgeoning. So
You're down. Marcio.
yes,
I'm at 2.
your
Out of
skin,
25.
your skin and your shoulders splits open from the sheer force, yes, and the sharp nature of its claws.
How far is DeGraff right now?
Away from you,
In my
Yeah.
head, I'm just thinking, I was just trying to make a
you were 50 feet away from the bullet. He was moving towards the bullet, so there's.
Well, the bullet leapt at him, right?
It leapt at him. You're right. So he was 30 feet away. You were 20 feet away.
Nice. I can get it. I can get there.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Okay.
I should not have tried that.
All right. So Shamgar, actually, DeGraff, you are first. Okay?
Yes.
So it was just using its turn.
So I'm just gonna run.
You are currently prone.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to.
Can I just?
Yeah. So it slammed you down to the ground.
Yeah.
So kind of like think about an animal like a bear that
Yep.
like paws you down to the ground and then rears back.
Yep.
So it's rearing back now. You have your chance to get up if you want. It'll take half your movement to stand.
Okay, I'll take half of my movement to stand,
Okay.
and then I will run for the rest of my movement. Can I do that? Away?
Yeah, you can use a dash.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
So that'll be half of your initial movement to stand. You have 30 feet of movement.
Yep.
Okay,
Correct.
so that's 50 feet of movement plus another 30 for your dash. So it's
Awesome.
45 feet to escape.
Nice.
Okay. So you are running 45 feet as far away as you can.
Yep.
All right. So you make that move. Let's bring up the map so we can watch this. Cover this.
Okay. Let's see this thing.
All right. Now we don't have a fizz wrap for a bullet yet, so I will use a war elephant.
Okay.
It's a small stream. It's a small stream, though, right?
Yeah, the stream is actually smaller than this, but we can use this for right now.
So
Okay.
I'm over here. Shamgar's over here.
Shamgar's on that side of the stream with you.
Jay, what about
You're
the open
taking
camp?
it. When did he cross? I was over here with what's his nuts?
He crossed after. Oh, sorry. All the rest of you were on that side, so he went over too.
This guy's here too. I don't know what's going on here.
All right. So
And you
this
ran
is-
away.
we'll say this is where the attack happened.
Yeah.
Crichton, you are about 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 feet
They said
away.
20 feet from him.
Yeah.
You said
So
it was 20
you were
feet.
20 feet from DeGraff. DeGraff just moved forward 45 feet.
Sorry, the bullet jumped and.
DeGraff is-
Oh, you're right,
attacked
you're right. I-
DeGraff,
Yeah,
right?
but this is
Forgive me,
where
yes.
the bullet
Okay.
attacked
So this
me,
is
though.
where the
Yeah,
bullet
he jumped
attacked
at you,
Yeah.
so I'm 20
You
feet from
are-
there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40,
Half.
45.
And I'm 20 from the
You
bullet, right?
are
45?
5, 10, 15,
Yeah. Wow.
20 feet from the
Plus
bullet.
dash.
Okay.
Okay.
Greg, I'm guessing, is with you.
You follow me, yeah.
Okay. All right.
This
There we
is
go. Yeah, that's
crazy.
about right. Okay. So, Shamgar. No, DeGraff, you used your turn. Okay,
Yep.
Shamgar is next. Shamgar is going to run back to you. Okay. He runs back to you. He raises his axe in defense of you and is waiting, kind of protecting you. Okay?
Oh,
On
man.
which side? This side?
Thank you, Shamgar!
And he's angry.
And I'm just gonna be. We should
He's
all
just
run.
running.
We should all.
And he's,
Okay.
yeah, raging.
He's raging.
Raging.
Okay.
Mm.
So is it my turn again? No?
Nope.
Nope.
Now it is the bullet again.
So I'm off to
Yeah.
the side. I try and be like.
Yes.
Okay.
And there's a canyon here, right? Like on either side?
Yep. So it actually goes about here. So let's say, yeah, we're gonna put some walls on this. So the bullet drops into the ground.
It's crazy. Drops into the ground?
Yeah. Drops into the ground. Burrows almost faster than you can see.
What is going on?
Oh, these are... Oh, your balls are so big.
Yeah. We can still use some on this side if you wanted. This will work.
Ah, they can't.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so the bullet drops down into the ground. It's just in the blink of an eye, and it's gone. Crichton.
I am
Cornelius
going to
not back.
stay where I am,
Mhm.
hide, and as soon as it comes up, I'm going to ready an action to. I'm going to move closer to them quietly
Okay.
and stand like right near Shamgar over here
Okay. All right.
Oh, I'm way over here.
and wait.
All right. I'll
Against the
continue
walls.
that with your current stealth.
Thank you.
Do you have a held action while you're there?
I'm going to ready an action that if it comes up and attacks somebody, I'm going to throw darts at it.
Okay. All right. Cornelius.
Why aren't we all
Okay,
just
where,
running?
Where did the elephant
Oh,
go?
sorry. And as a bonus action, I can use Kensei Shot, which means that you can use a bonus action on your turn to make ranged attacks with Kensei weapon, deal an extra 1d4 damage
Okay.
until the end of your current, until
Do you have
the
to
end of the current turn.
Do you have to retrieve your weapon after you throw it? Because your Kensei weapon is a sword.
No. So I get it's melee and a ranged weapon. I get for
Oh, I
Kensei.
see. Okay.
So it's my Kensei is my quarterstaff
Mhm.
and my darts.
Got it.
So I
So
prep
you-
it. So basically I take them out
You ready for?
and I get them ready. Yeah.
Okay.
And I ready that action to attack.
Excellent. Cornelius, what are you doing?
Sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to see how long Druidcraft lasts. Doesn't give me a duration as instantaneous. Okay, I want to run quietly
Okay.
over to these guys.
All right. If anybody is trying to be stealthy while you run, it's half your movement, just so you know.
Fine. I think that's okay, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
10,
Well,
15?
actually, it's 15.
Okay,
You move 25 feet. That's a small
Yes.
speed. Yeah. Okay. So it's half of 25 feet.
Okay, from there, I'll tell everybody, quiet, just stay still.
Okay. Quiet.
And
Are you?
no, stop, shh. And then from 35, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, I'm going to cast Druidcraft over in the stream
Yeah.
of animals making noise.
Okay. All right. And that's instantaneous. You don't need to roll anything.
Yeah.
So you make what kind of a sound? Like hoofbeats or something?
Footsteps footsteps in that stream.
Okay. So you make the sound on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm motioning everybody, just be quiet.
Right.
and then over there.
Okay, so you make the sound there.
Yeah.
And so you do it, stops, and nothing seems to happen. I want everybody to roll stealth. And Shamgar is going to use his inspiration.
Die. That was interesting.
Okay, roll here.
Shamgar used his bardic inspiration.
22.
Not 20. I got a
20?
12. He got a 20. I got a
20.
12.
22.
That's
22? Okay. Shamgar used his bardic inspiration to raise his. We're going to do that as an average for the group. So
It's a 1d6, right? An extra 1d6.
yeah, so you guys are sitting at about a 17.
Okay.
Okay. And are you guys doing anything on your turns? It's back to the graph.
I am just going to keep running.
Okay. You're going to continue to run?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not stealthy?
I'm just terrified at this point, so I'm just gonna keep running.
So you're just going to run that way?
Just run that way.
gosh.
Oh, dear.
All right, so you're continuing to run using your dash.
Yep.
That's 60 feet, so 5, 10.
Oh my, yeah, okay.
Oh
60.
man, you're gonna go die alone.
Yeah. Okay. Shamgar stays still, continuing the silence.
Okay.
Okay. And that's when the bullet pops up here,
Yes.
right in the stream, suddenly covered with this caustic fluid. And it's pouring down into the hole that it's just made. And it's writhing and squealing in pain.
Dave.
On to Crichton.
That was a delightful move.
Just that quiet.
How hurt does it look at this point? Like, does it look like it's doing a lot of damage here, or is it just uncomfortable?
It looks like it's taking damage, but it doesn't look like it's, say, the equivalent of a bloody death or anything like that. It's taking damage. It's definitely squealing in pain.
Okay. I whisper so they can hear. I say, we should move, and I start to go this way.
Okay.
Half, right? Because we're stealthing.
Yeah, you're stealthing, so half movement. Okay. Cornelius.
Come on, Cornelius.
I stay still and continue to make the sounds using Druidcraft right where he is.
Okay, so you do the Druid craft again from where you are.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly
And you're not
where he
moving?
is, and I'm staying totally still.
Okay. The graph.
I'm just gonna keep running.
Keep running.
Oh gosh.
You're pretty well off screen, right?
It's just the way you go.
Yeah.
It's off the map entirely.
All right. I want to give you inspiration because you're playing him so well. Okay, so that's you. Did you already have inspiration?
I do.
Okay,
No, I did.
because
Maybe I did.
I don't see it marked on your sheet.
No, I don't
So,
think so.
You're gonna get inspiration because that's so to graph right now.
Thanks, my friend.
Don't worry, guys. There's more potential inspiration to
He's
go
gonna
around.
pee himself
Yay!
by himself.
You guys keep being you.
You be you, man.
And yes, Crichton, I do notice you being you too. All right. Man, Shamgar is going to sneak his way back.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. 5,
Oh, thank you.
15.
Well
Okay,
played,
great.
Adam.
All right. The bullet disappears back down into the ground. Okay.
That's where it's
you
gonna
can
show
still
up.
you can, but now something's a little different. As it's dropped down, you can still hear it squealing.
Because
Oh.
the fluid would still be empty.
It's still
down into
on
it.
it, still emptying down into the hole.
Wow.
So it may just be making it worse. Who knows? Crichton.
I continue. I move twice, so I do a dash move.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so
it's 30. Sorry, I move
essentially
40, 80, so 40.
40. All right. Great. Cornelius.
At this point, I'll run as well.
Mm-hmm. It's sneak running.
Half movement.
So that's half your movement. If you're
Stealthy.
stealthing as well, then that basically is one full movement.
Yeah, I think.
For your dash, that is.
boy, this is tricky. Yeah, I guess I'll sneak. Can I dash? Can anybody dash as a bonus action?
You can dash as a bonus action. Well, you can dash as an action.
Okay, so that gives me my full movement, right?
That gives you basically your full movement.
But I can do that at stealth. So I can still move 25 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet.
And we're holding your current stealth roll until somebody gives you away.
Okay.
So
That'll be you.
Yep.
DeGraff, I guess you're still running?
I'm gonna run.
You are just way...
Just like...
So he's like,
I'm like over there.
We'll see you at greenest.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
Like, so I'm at a 2 in hit points. Almost dead. I'm assuming I'm not at full speed, am I?
At this point, you can still move full speed, but
Okay.
you are bleeding.
Yeah, I'm
You are crimson down your front. It's like a horror movie.
okay, good.
Yeah.
I mean, no, not good, but I mean...
Not good.
In
but
character,
like,
I understand.
in your adrenaline, you don't feel the pain.
Yeah.
But somewhere in the back of your head, you know that when you stop, you're going to feel it.
Your flesh is like ribbons.
The running...
It's beautiful. Beautiful red
ribbons
of flesh
flowing.
behind you. Yeah, it's nice.
Oh.
The
My
running, of course,
is
has increased your
cracked
heart
open.
rate, so you
Yeah.
are
Oh, I
bleeding more, like, quite a bit.
Wow.
The blowing dust is
Oh,
catching.
Oh,
and
does,
feeling.
what does Greg do?
Ew.
Yeah, it's an awful scenario.
What is Greg doing?
Ooh, you look like
Greg
Gregor.
is Greg
Does
is
he have the same speed?
Same
Same flying speed as him?
Greg is actually
Just
a little
a-
bit faster.
Just
So he's following him?
running. Pile of
Greg is
leather.
with you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Greg's keeping pace
Pace.
with you then. Okay. All right. Good times. Shamgar is continuing his sneaky movement.
I can hit.
15 feet. Actually, he might be more.
He can go, because he can run, right?
Raging. If he's raging, he
Well,
might
but
be
if he
40.
dashes, if he's using both movements, it's both halved.
You're right, yes.
So you could have
30.
moved another 15 too, or another,
He moved
10.
his
I
full.
moved my full.
including your dash.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he moved his full.
so he's gonna
Shamgar
move another
did.
15.
The last turn, Shamgar was holding an action, so he just moved his regular. So do the full movement for him now. Now that everybody's passed. Okay. And the bullet pops up, and it is still squealing, but it seems that all of this pain of the acid still being on it is very distracting for it. It seems to be having a hard time tracking you.
Thank goodness.
In fact, it's facing this direction. Okay. Triton.
Continue to do the same.
All right.
Dash. Facing backwards.
Cornelius.
You're
You're dashing too.
I'm not gonna dash this time. No, he's facing back. He's pretty far away from me though, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. He's like 60 feet away still.
Mhm.
And he doesn't really seem to know where we are.
Just looking in the opposite direction.
Okay, I'm gonna use my normal movement, which would be half, right? 5, 10, and a bit.
Yeah.
I want to cast some good berries.
Okay. How long does that take? What's the duration of good berry?
Instantaneous.
Okay.
And I want to start passing them through my ring.
Okay.
One at a time. I don't want to just like throw them all out and they land on the floor.
Okay.
I'm gonna just like pop.
As he's running, just berries like, who's throwing berries at me?
So
yeah,
you're-
but I'm gonna. I know that like the first 2 or 3 are for
Yeah.
sure gonna be wasted. But
many
hopefully
does it make?
it makes 10.
10.
So I'm gonna
So,
just timing it out. Like every few seconds, I'm gonna throw it in. Well,
So
I don't know how much
so
time it is.
I'm
6
like
seconds.
fists
Your
running.
hand is in a fist. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You're gonna
so-
notice them like smushing in your hand, right?
You are throwing them through, and you just feel like something's just showing up in your hand, just like kind of like oh, and they are squishing with how you're holding your fist, and there's just juice running down, and you're like oh.
But would he notice that after the first few? Like I want to pace it out so that he
I
notices after a few, and there's at
roll
least like
perception
6 or
to see
7.
if you realize what's actually happening.
'Kay.
here.
Could just be your own.
Do
insides.
it with
Good.
do it
Good
with
job.
advantage because
Way
he
to go.
has thrown
Oh,
good berries at
good.
you through this before.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
7.
No, with advantage.
Oh, with advantage.
Because we've trained.
Right,
we've trained
right,
for
right,
this.
right.
Yeah, you guys.
Oh!
Even worse. Roll the 2.
Practice.
Good. Good.
I rolled
So-
a 2.
So 7, you've got this purple juice coming down your arm. And
I'm just running. I'm like,
and you're just
Ah!
you're getting you're
I
Your
assume
legs
it's work.
are burning.
Oh,
Your legs are burning. You're starting to feel really nauseous.
I'm not sure my brain is working
Should have
fully
eaten the
right now.
berries.
Okay.
Okay, well there goes the spell
Okay,
slot.
DeGraff, it's your turn.
Okay, so I am going to keep running.
You're feeling the burn. Your stomach is getting that queasy feeling, like when you're not used to exercising and suddenly you exercise.
So I'll stop.
Okay.
And throw up.
Probably. Well, I'm assuming I'm bleeding.
Your inside's on the
quite
outside.
a bit, and your head, you're feeling very lightheaded.
Okay.
You open your eyes and everything's looking a little fuzzy.
So I will sit on the ground.
Yeah.
In the same kind of meditative position that I saw him in earlier.
Yeah.
Just as a way of like maybe this will work. Maybe this will work. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm like I feel a little bit drunk in pain.
Mhm.
You know.
Okay.
And I'm noticing.
Your hand is sticky.
Yeah, like this stuff, and so.
And now with your passive perception, you notice, that's berries.
Berries.
Good.
Berries.
Did you pass through all 10?
Yeah.
So you
Because
got
I only
a
had
bunch
one
of
turn.
berries just squished into a ball
Okay.
in your hand.
Can I eat them?
Yeah.
I'd like to eat them.
Could you make a good berry jam and spread it on toast?
You eat them?
Yep.
That's the equivalent of 8 good
Okay.
berries.
Nice.
Okay.
So 1 hit point per good berry?
Yeah. So that's 8 hit points healing. So immediately you start to feel some of the life coming back to you. Your stomach is starting to settle a little bit, though it wasn't ready to eat quite yet.
Right.
So your stomach's confused.
Ugh.
Ugh. and
These are so good.
Pain.
Oh.
The pain hits you now.
Okay.
You feel it.
Yeah.
But you can see they've closed up just the tiniest little bit.
Awesome.
Yeah. Is that your turn? Is there anything
That's my
else?
turn.
You know what you look like as you run? One of those car washes with the things.
This is the flap.
The flaps of flesh just back and
Oh.
forth.
Shamgar's continuing forward, and Bulette is gone. We're out of initiative.
Yes.
Okay. So let's put the party here, and DeGraff, you are ahead by a good. I don't even know
Over
how much
here
right
somewhere.
now. Maybe like.
You want to grab those?
Yeah,
two?
you're.
Blah,
Let's say
blah,
you're
blah.
like right up around that stone. Okay. And we'll say that the river is winding this exact
Are
way.
we staying on
Yep.
here?
Yeah.
It's winding that exact
Camp,
way.
maybe? Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Good idea.
So
we're
my
talking
guy, which is over there.
Shammy and I.
Over here somewhere. You might grab my dudes.
Where's
My-
Creighton?
So
Creighton
you're
the
like
traitor.
120 feet from us.
Yeah.
Like up there.
And
somewhere?
I'm I'm up
Yeah.
further too. I don't know how
The
far. But we'll
wind
just say that.
is blowing. The dust is kicked up. The just dry, hot wind.
Yep.
You look behind. You can't see your friends.
Okay.
Has visibility.
I stay put. I don't know that I can move. I don't feel like moving, and I just pull out my loot.
All right.
Really? Because
Yeah.
that went so well last time.
No, I just pull up my loot and.
The wind is blowing in this direction.
Okay, so I feel like the wind is blowing, and I have nothing else to do but to console myself.
This makes a pretty good bullet.
It's huge, but yeah.
There's
huge
something
size.
I'd like to do. Can I do some?
Take a sad song and make it better. Remember. That's all I've got.
Listen. Okay, so
you guys hear. You can't catch the words, but you hear the tones as they flow with the wind past you.
what I want to do, as we're coming out of initiative there, and I was running away, I want to say to Shamgar, it's my turn. Get on. And I'm going to use my wild shape to turn into a warhorse.
Oh, cool.
And I'm going to give him like 2 seconds to jump on.
Okay. Okay, you turn into a warhorse.
Warhorse?
Oh, all right. That's really good.
Does he jump on?
Oh yeah, he jumps on.
And then I sprint and dash, take my full distance, whatever, to get to what's his balls here. What's that?
Okay.
Doesn't matter right now unless you need them.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I mean, for Fizzruff we could.
yeah, we did.
Where are they?
Yeah,
That's nice.
in the bottom, in one of the, there's a bunch of.
Okay, Dave, I
pass
put
it to
you
me.
on horse duty. Okay. So yeah, Shamgar rolls like
One of the big ones.
perfectly, nearly perfectly, and gets
pass it to
right
me.
on your back
Yep.
and like leans up to your ear. This is awesome.
So I will run all the way to. Well, it's not good. I don't need it. I'm gonna run all the way to him with my warhorse with Shammy on my back.
Shamgar.
Shamalamalon on my back.
Shamalam-
No, his movement is 60 feet, so even with the dash, it's 120 feet.
Yeah.
We're
You
not in
guys
initiative, so I just-
catch up to DeGraff,
Right.
and he's
Yeah.
a pile of blood and mess. Let's move the map down this way.
Yeah. As I get
Yep,
up to
yep.
him.
Okay.
As I get up to him,
Where are we moving the map?
So move it kind of in this direction.
kind
so
of.
we can see the.
You can't.
No.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You wanna
so
move
move
that
it
way?
This way.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. There we go. So yeah, it does bend that way. You do see that path around that corner.
Okay, so as we as I get near him,
Yeah.
like within 15 feet, 10 feet,
Mm-hmm.
mid gallop,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attempt to turn back into gnome and give kind of a little roll to land at his feet.
Where do you want to go?
Okay.
Where do you want
Just we'll just take them off. Right?
Oh, okay.
Okay. So very beautifully, as like mid gallop, kind of forgetting Shammy's on my back, I'm going to. I guess as I come to a stop, I want to turn back into the gnome and just kind of like run and slow down and stop at him.
Is he still on your back?
He is.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay. All right. So
I don't know what's gonna happen to him.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not sure what's gonna happen to you.
So
well, his feet are gonna hit the ground.
you
not me.
are running
'Cause he's-
as a war horse.
Yeah,
Turn back into a gnome. Poof. And Shamgar just notices in time and like lands and just kind of like catches the run. Like, why did you do that?
Woo! Oh man, look at you! Did you get the berries?
I am so dead right now. Thank you.
Do you want some more?
Sure, yes, please.
Do you want them through the ring, or I could just hand
No,
them to
just
you?
if you could just.
Okay,
hand
I'll
it to
just
me.
produce
Yeah.
another attack. Oh, oh my! Did I lick my finger?
No.
All right. The river the river has widened to be exactly the size that you see on screen now. And as you reach this curve in the river, you do see a bit of a stone path.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
That's another 10 HP for you.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So you cast Good Berry again.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Give him 10 of them.
It's at level 1?
Yep.
Spell? Okay. And you're tracking the spot?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I catch up.
Feel a
Yeah,
lot.
catch up.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Thank you.
Don't do that anymore.
Okay. Do I have any idea where we are?
You now recognize
If we're in the
something.
right direction.
Okay, so
Okay.
you are now actually at the exact point where you guys had crossed that invisible bridge, and before you were actually mistaken. This here, it looks like it's the same make of that tower that you
yeah,
jumped
yeah,
on,
yeah,
and
yeah.
you can see where the top landed.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's in my place.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so the top from that is crumpled across the ground. but
Okay,
you do
and
see
we
the
see
bottom of this tower.
And we see a
Yeah, and there's
stone path?
There's a stone path, which you would imagine probably leads to an entrance, if you so choose to go.
so can we not see past that?
You can see a little bit past it, but the dust is
Dust,
thick,
okay.
and the wind has been picking up.
Perhaps we
Point
take
is-
cover and rest.
I will do whatever you guys say.
How are you feeling now?
I'm better, but
I want to head it.
I'm
Go ahead
so
and
sorry.
and scope it out,
Okay.
but quietly.
All right. Give me another perception
I mean, it's just
or investigation. If you are you taking? How
I
are-
want
how
to
are
go
you-
quietly,
Quietly, yes.
and I do want to investigate the area. Like I want to take. I
Alright.
want to look around.
So it's not just a cursory glance. You are
No, I'm.
really looking.
Yeah, I want to try and understand what kind of structure this is,
Yeah.
how old it might be, and if there's anybody around.
All right. Then give me stealth and history.
Stealth and history. Stealth is a 20,
Okay.
And history is a natural 20.
What?
So my history is 22. Thank you, Norse Foundry. I told you.
Wow.
Finally.
You just
That's
hold
awesome.
on.
Yeah,
22.
Way to go. All right. As you come up, you are extremely silent. Your footsteps are hardly even audible. And as you approach, you start to notice about this stone. It seems this is thousands of years old. Probably of elven make.
Okay.
You do know 100% this is the one that you had jumped on before and escaped off of.
Okay.
And through the entrance, you see a little bit of light cresting through onto a relief on the wall, similar to the one that you had seen inside the Dragon Hatchery.
Ooh. I want to go take a look. So is this structure blocking the cavern?
It's not blocking the way.
crevasse?
No, it's not blocking the way. It was built into this.
So it's on the side of the.
It is on the side.
Okay.
Yeah, and it looks like it actually goes. The internal structure of it probably goes into the wall, like it was carved out of it. And whatever they pulled out, they used this stone to build it higher.
Right. Okay. I want to continue to approach quietly.
Okay, I'll continue with your current history roll.
Yep.
As you look at this relief,
Yep.
you recognize a very familiar five-headed dragon.
Whoa.
What just
On the
happened?
The relief on the wall.
Okay.
Carved into this red stone.
Okay. And I'm
We don't
inside
see that.
now.
You are just inside the door.
Okay.
It's an open door.
So it goes this way. The canyon goes this way.
So it's going in. It looks like it's coming in, and it looks like it was built into the canyon wall this direction.
Okay.
But it's very dark. It's hard to tell.
Okay.
So,
I definitely want to check that out.
right now, as you're standing in that doorway, what's everybody else doing?
So I'm going to follow. Can I see him?
You
Yeah.
saw where he went, but right now he's standing inside that
Inside
doorway.
this door here.
So you can't
And I did
physically see him
quietly.
now. You know where he is, but you can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were,
Can we-
I guess, because we're friends.
Yeah.
We're making sure you were okay.
Wait, can we? I just feel like I don't know what I'm doing anymore, and so I wouldn't mind following the dragon face if you don't mind.
We noticed that you don't really know what you're doing.
I.
Yeah, we can follow him. Are you feeling okay? You feeling okay, big guy? You alright?
I'm not. I don't know that I should be doing this. Really, it's.
Really, music's more of your thing.
It really is. It really is. I'm not sure.
Don't worry, you're good at it.
Pats you on the back and walks away
Okay.
in Crichton's direction.
You're good at music, is what he meant.
Okay.
Shamgar follows me.
Should we go?
Yes.
Should we,
Let's do it.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
back
Shamgar
on.
approaches behind you, and
Yeah.
the others follow
Oh.
shortly after.
Okay.
Sleeping.
Do you still have your lamp on? The sun has risen more, but there's been quite a bit of shadow
Just walk
casting
around.
down into this
Just
canyon.
Yeah, if it ever gets too dark, I absolutely turn it on. And if this is inside a doorway, it's dark, then I absolutely light my lantern.
Okay. All right. So you do light your lantern, and you can see much more of the detail of this relief now.
Okay.
It is worn with age and the dust that blows through here, but you can pick up the detail.
Okay.
And continuing with your history, you can see that it tells a story. And going from left to right, you see the very image of Tiamat on the volcano, almost rising out of it, that you saw from the hatchery, and then following a battle, masses of armies, elves, dwarves, tieflings, all races, it seems, are in this battle on both sides. One side is Tiamat, the other side, Bahamut. But the very end of this relief, you see the form of Tiamat plunging to the ground. And then seems, as you can tell, that she vanished. And this is where it clicks for you. This is where Tiamat fell. That's how the scar in the wastes was made. And that's that's why the bandits chose this place to camp. It is holy to them. So, however Tiamat had been banished, this is the very ground where it happened. And you'd imagine this is the place she struck.
I immediately fall to my knees in reverence for Bahamut. And
can we see him at this point from where we are? Like, are we?
You guys are right behind him in the door.
Okay.
Thank you.
He's turned on his lamp, and you can see the relief as well.
Okay.
Whether or not you understand what it means, you can roll history.
This is
Right now, this
roll-
is
I'm
what
gonna roll
he has
history,
seen
yeah.
with his natural 20.
And this is a building that's carved out inside of the stone.
Yes,
20.
it's carved out inside of the stone, and they used whatever they pulled out to build tall.
On any of the walls, are there torches that are there?
Yeah. There's
Okay.
some, but very, very old.
Okay, if there are any torches, any of the torches on the wall, I'd like to use Druidcraft to try to light them.
Okay.
To just try to light up the hall.
You-
Because he can't see, he's super deep into this hall anyways. He got his little lantern, but
Yeah, how
this
big
would
is
be
this area that
light
we're in?
up the whole thing.
This whole cavern that you're in is following this light line here that you can see.
want to put that other wall there, just so we.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 20 on that history check.
So all of this.
So this is the-
the
this
entrance is
natural?
here.
Natural?
Not a natural.
Not a natural.
Sorry, I'm confused. So we came. Which way did we? I'm
This
just
way.
having a hard
You guys
time.
came up this way,
Yeah.
you curled around, and
Yeah.
then you came back to the entrance that's there.
So the entrance goes deeper this way.
This way.
Okay. And where am I seeing this relief?
This relief is all along the walls, and then there's a
Inside.
hallway that goes off in that direction.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. With your roll, you start to piece the story together, but not to the extremity of detail. You recognize the relief of Tiamat that you saw from back in the hatchery. You are able to determine some bits of the story, but you don't quite pick up the detail that this is where she fell.
Okay.
You just understand that she fell, but that's where the story ends.
But I can see Crichton down on his knees in reverence.
Yes.
What was your roll?
20. Well, it was a 16 plus 4.
Whoa, and that's all you got? I had a 10.
So it was a 20.
So I see some rocks and a dragon.
You see the relief, but the detail of it kind of escapes you. You see the images, but you're not quite piecing together what it means.
I just know that it's important to him.
Well, yeah, he
Right?
dropped down
So
on his knees.
So I'll light the
Yeah.
torches up as much as I can.
I pulled my hood up.
So I pull to the side of Crichton,
Okay.
and I don't kneel like he's kneeling, or don't really bow or genuflex like he is.
Yeah.
But I get down, I crouch down beside him, and I say, I'm so sorry I didn't take seriously your quest. It seems you've been led here. Have you?
I believe I have. The platinum one is called. And I get up kind of off my knees and still stay very, very low, but I cross my legs into a meditative stance.
Should I
And listen.
leave you alone? This is obviously a very important place to you.
You may remain. I would just appreciate silence.
Fair enough. I'll pull out my loot.
I'll come up beside Crane as well, and I'll also genuflect, and I'll just say I lit the torches so you can see it better, because I know your eyes aren't very good. Oh jeez.
So I try and block all this out and concentrate in meditative prayer of sorts to Bahamut.
Yeah. Okay. Here's some inspiration for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Wow, inspirational.
There you go. 2 inspirations this round.
I'm just trying to top along a little bit. Like I don't know. You know what's going on.
Dragons.
This is there another verse.
Dragons.
That's
it.
out of respect, I don't want to not cover the material well.
I like this song.
You understand? if I sing anything else and get it wrong, then I'll insult our friends.
So I wait for a moment to hear
Did you notice that we were
other
missing
than
the
what they're
bridge?
doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna sing a bridge.
I mean,
Okay.
Yeah,
the bridge.
I'm just listening and trying to attune
the
with
bridge.
And I have
with
not
the
saw
space
bridge.
and kind of communicate
It's-
my reverence to Babar.
Okay. Give me Constitution with advantage to be able to meditate through this.
Oh, you guys missed a perfect little dialogue there.
Natural 20.
You have to watch the stream.
Natural 20 and a natural 1. So I'll
Wow.
take that.
Yeah,
So I'll take the natural 20.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
So, the moment you enter your meditation,
Yeah.
bam, a vision
Woo.
begins.
Whoa. This guy's
Okay.
high.
This
It's
guy's high as a kite. What's going on?
the dragon's face again before you, and suddenly it's like you fly into the dragon's face, and there you see the 5 heads of Tiamat rising out of a volcano, spewing profane language that you don't understand,
Whoa.
in hatred towards the land and all of its people. Then she focuses on you, and you hear clearly, "I am coming." And your vision ends with a shock as it you haven't been breathing this whole time, and you take in a sharp breath.
And all you hear is.
I just want to look at him. Be like, what was that?
You're right.
Yeah, I get up and I pull my hood back.
What was that?
Are you all right?
And I put my hands up like this. I just say, I need a minute.
The thing that catches you about this is the most real of any vision you've had. It is as though you were there, directly in front of her.
Okay. I say,
Hands up. I'll see you does. I put my hands up.
I'll put my
I'm
hands
trying to be
It's part of the
serious.
ritual.
Just be like, clearly, we're out of respect trying to.
I'm
be-
just trying to be respectful with you.
Yeah.
Uh,
What are we? I don't know.
I say, she is coming.
You have a wife.
Team.
I had no idea. All this time, and you're not even there.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I start to search this area.
Yeah.
I step further in and I want to search it to gain
Alright.
some extra meaning or any clues as to what she said or like what. Do I know which head of the dragon spoke?
In unison, all 5.
Oh dear, that's not cool.
Yes.
Okay.
Looking around at this relief, you are going over the story again and again and again. You've committed the entire thing to memory, and the gravity of it is striking you that this is important, and there's some reason why Langdrosa and Lenaton kept using Chosen for you and your companions. And you realize within yourself right now that it's you were all chosen. It's not because they're traveling with you per se. That there is something deeper to this, but it doesn't seem like it's all necessarily clear.
Right.
It's not really what it seems. There's something off about all of this.
Something off about the relief?
Just the whole situation. Beyond the realization of Tiamat,
Yeah.
there's still this sense, there's something in the pit of your stomach that something about this doesn't make sense. Something about this is not right. There's something that just doesn't settle with you about this situation, the being chosen, the everything.
Okay.
The hallway that goes off ends in a cave-in.
Okay.
And at the end,
Yeah.
you see a
what looks like just a rolled up pile of fur.
Are you okay, Mr. Creighton?
I look at the fur. A rolled up pile of fur. How big?
It's large.
Does it seem to be breathing?
Very slightly.
That's different than rolled up.
Can I tell what kind of creature it is?
Give me nature.
It could be a bear in a fur.
Sure.
What's that? I'm gonna add my bardic inspiration to that.
Okay.
8.
8. You're still not quite sure, but you can make out some of the color on its fur is white to gray.
Can I see this thing?
If you enter in, yeah. Are you still
we're-
at the door? Did you
We're kind of like we're with him.
I walked.
with- yeah, we
were
I walked
together.
further and
Yeah,
investigated, and then went into
Just
the.
kind of walking
So
behind him
there's-
a few
yeah.
feet.
How close is this thing to me?
Little hallway down this way, about 10 feet into
Like
it. There's
in
a
here?
cave in, and you see this.
How
this
far
pile of
from it
fur.
me is it?
How far from the entrance of that hallway?
As soon as I notice it, I stop.
Okay.
So
I'll say you're 25 feet away.
I rolled
15 feet from the entrance of the hall, 10 feet from the.
as soon as I see it, I tell everybody I stop and I kind of start to back out a little bit.
I rolled a 3 on my nature check. So
12.
Okay. With a 12, you can tell this is a beast of some kind. You can't tell. You can tell that it's alive, but you don't know anything.
Okay, so you're telling us to back out?
I'm like, yeah. And I start, well, I do this and then I start to back out.
so I will listen
Yeah, I'll go listen as well.
to Crichton.
Okay. Shamgar got the same as you, as far as understanding.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're back out.
So I. I believe we should continue on.
Can I look around the room and just see, like, are there hidden doors that lead out of this room that we're in, out of the chamber that we're in? Are there traps in the floor or anything like that?
Would you say this is an animal?
I'm sorry, I'm looking around right now. Thanks a lot. I got a 6.
6. You see nothing out of the ordinary.
Would you say that pile of fur over there's an animal?
Yeah.
Should I cast animal friendship?
You should probably leave the casting alone for today.
Okay. Okay, fine. I'll cast animal friendship.
Not right now, though. Let's do that tomorrow.
Okay.
I mean, you can if you want to. I don't want to tell you what to do. Just last time you almost died.
Yeah, you're right. But that was something else. It wasn't an animal.
That's true. This is an animal. You could try it. I wouldn't.
Did you need to rest?
I do need to rest.
Should we rest? I mean, I see the thing, but
Sure, let's rest.
It's
Fine.
resting.
Maybe we could
It's
Fine,
resting.
let's rest.
You
Let's
need
rest.
a rest.
You're right. I need to rest.
sleep.
Let's sleep.
How long has it been? What time is it?
It's only like
Right.
a few hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right now it's only been a couple hours, so you wouldn't be able to do a long rest, but you could do a short one.
I don't think we need to rest yet.
Well, we could do a long rest. It just wouldn't
You
help
could
us.
do a long rest. It wouldn't be very, very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
I've used up some spell slots, but
I would say
Oh, I
it
see. Right,
would be
it's
enough to
same day.
it would be enough to let you attune.
Right.
Okay. You could heal as though a short rest, and
I can.
we'll
regain
let you
some of
guys
my stuff.
recover your spell slots as well. But
I would like to linger
You're not
here
getting full healing
longer,
out of it.
if possible.
okay.
All right. All right. So
I'll
does that
watch the beast.
mean my so hit points are up, right?
Yeah, as though with a
Yep.
short rest.
Okay.
Shamgar is watching the beast.
People are still having a hard time hearing us. We just need to.
Okay.
The mic isn't doing very well. So.
We can.
Maybe when we repost, we'll try to bump up the audio.
Yeah. Totally.
Okay.
You try.
We just got a couple messages about it.
Okay. Thanks for letting us know, everybody. It's good to know.
Okay, so we're gonna find a spot to take a short rest. Is that what we're trying to do?
Right. So are
Right
you
here.
You're doing so right here.
Well, this beast is there. Like, we should make sure that we're kind of in a safe spot where we can.
Shamgar he said he'll watch it. What else do you guys want to do?
I want to sit in a meditative stance in front of the visage of Bahamut. on the relief
Okay.
and rest there, and try and connect with the beads.
There is only one image of Bahamut in this.
Yep.
And it is in the center as these two armies are clashing.
Okay.
You are connecting with the beads over time. I'm going to add it to your inventory for you. And are you trying to? How are you resting, you guys?
Yeah, I'm just gonna sleep. No, I'm going to just sit down and compose a new song.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit beside him and stare at the relief and see if there's any sort of new meaning I can gather from it. He looks very meditative, so I'll sit down and I open my pack and I take out my pipe and.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see if I can get anything
See.
anything new out of the image.
Oh, dragon.
And now you realize, oh, that is a dragon.
Oh, right, it was behind the smoke on the wall. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, dragon.
Dragons.
Dragons.
Everywhere.
Yeah, dragons. Like the song.
I knew it was a hit when I wrote.
Okay. Did you get it in your inventory?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
All right. Do you want to read out what it does?
Shandian lightning beads are a rarity in this age. Centuries ago, the monks of Hepping crafted and wore these beads in belief that they would increase their already impressive prowess in combat. The Heaping monks were eventually wiped out in a single evening by the very blue dragon they served. While wearing the string of beads around your neck, you have advantage on initiative and perception checks.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And no, never mind. That's not
That's advantage on initiative and perception.
Wow, it's great.
Yeah.
Done.
All right.
Sweet.
Wow, magical beads of wonder.
Yes.
You complete your rest. The beast has not moved beyond breathing.
Okay.
Breathing at the same pace that it had the whole time.
Wow.
Did you say you're giving me spells as a gimme? Because I have natural recovery, so I can actually, during a short rest, regain a couple.
No, you guys, your spells are refilled as a gimme.
What?
There you go.
Did you make that item or did you?
I made it.
Oh, that's cool.
Good at you.
That's great. And then it adds a little A beside my initiative.
Get
to
your
let you
little
know I have
Mardi
advantage.
Gras beads.
I don't see perception though. Doesn't show me that I have.
That it doesn't show that you have advantage on perception.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Okay.
Cool.
Maybe it takes the first one alphabetically and assigns the.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe. Okay.
Awesome.
Cool.
All right.
Okay. Are you guys gonna stay here? Now you've taken a long rest, although not technically a long rest. So it is 7 hours later.
Okay.
So now you are past noon.
Okay.
Yeah. You're at about say 1 in the afternoon. The
Are we-
equivalent of 1 in the afternoon.
Over
Am
that, sorry.
Sorry.
Over that time, I take out a scroll out of one of my scroll cases, and I kind of roll it out on the ground. I take out my calligraphy brush, and I start to kind of record the story and the things that I've learned
Sure.
with my calligraphy ability.
Okay. Shamgar eats while he's watching the beast. I guess you're.
What's
all
he
coming
eating?
in.
He's just watching the beast.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's got rations with him.
I'll eat as well.
I'm going to charm Shamgar.
What?
Okay.
Should I leave you two alone?
All right. What's his save? Is that a wisdom save?
It's yes, it is a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
And what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to have him pick up the gnome. So I'm trying to manipulate him into.
What?
I'm bored and I need
Fails.
entertainment.
Okay, he fails.
He fails?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Well,
hey Sham.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Good.
oh, jeez.
Hiya.
I really like you. Have I told you that before?
No, you haven't, but thank you.
No, you're great. I really like your singing. The dragon song is good lyrics.
I wrote it just for you, Shammy.
Really?
Here's what I need from you, if
Yeah.
it's okay. I need you to go over to this gnome Cornelius of ours.
Oh yeah, I like him too.
Yeah, right.
I like you more.
And until I tell you to let go. Until I tell you to let go.
Yeah.
Do not.
All right.
But
What do you want me to do?
I thought he failed. Oh, he failed it.
No,
He failed
he
the
failed
save.
a wisdom saving throw.
So I'm just
So
going,
he
hey,
just grabs you.
Hey!
with it.
what are you doing?
See,
I'm
I'm
holding
just. Don't worry,
Oh, let
Cornelius.
go
I'm
of
just
me.
looking-
Thank you very
I'm
much.
just
not
looking
gonna
for
let you
entertainment.
go.
Now,
What
now,
is he holding on
now-
to? My flesh?
You.
Like the, I was
Yes.
thinking like the scruff of your garment.
Yes.
Well, I put my arms up and I release myself from the garment. And I
He's
wander
got a roll
away.
for that. He's got a roll
yeah,
for that.
that's dexterity right there.
Yeah, it
Let's
is.
see
Or
if I-
acrobatics,
let's
depending
see
on
you do
how
it. I have. See,
Go
I'm
for your-
bored out of my tree and have been in here for a long time, and I need entertainment.
Okay.
Well, it's a nat
Oh.
So you whoop.
20. No thanks, and I'll just scurry away.
So you are now
Pasty.
from, like your waist up,
And
you're
I'm like-
naked.
And I'm
yeah,
like,
sea of reddish
and
fur.
I'm like, Shamgar,
Sea of red.
Shamgar, go, Shamgar, go get him.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so he now
Oh,
he grabs
God.
the top of your head. Well, he's coming.
No,
up to
I'm
you.
running.
Okay, roll another dexterity.
Well, I'm
roll a
gonna-
dexterity saving
Listen.
throw.
I'm gonna wild shape.
Okay, while this is happening, I'm
Yeah.
eating and I'm watching that cave
Okay.
because
with
I'm
the-
afraid that these guys are gonna
with
wake
the
it up.
beast?
Yeah.
Okay. This is at the end of the 7 hours.
Yep.
I'm gonna wild shape into a bear and knock
Yeah.
him down.
All right. Wild shape into a bear, and give me. A
And
strength
I'm just rolling, laughing.
Oh,
like I'm
gosh,
just
you're gonna wake up the
laughing.
beast again, you noob. Oh.
I'm just laughing.
I
And
don't know. I've
laughing.
got to look up what the strength is for a bear, but it's a nat 20
Another
again.
nat
so-
20.
Well, okay. All right.
What?
He rolled 20 not nat, so you win that contest. So you push him down
I'm
on
a
his
bear
back. now.
now. Just
Whoa, you're a bear.
I want to.
I'm a bear.
I guess I don't have anything to pick him up by except his loincloth.
That's right.
And we know I'm not
With
putting
your
my
teeth.
face near there. I'm just gonna at this point sit on him. I'm just gonna turn around with my
Just
bare
like sit on
bum
his
and
chest?
sit on his chest and just look at him and be like,
And I'm just laughing.
So you're so he's like,
ridiculous.
so you're sitting on his chest.
I'm just like, bravo! That was delightful. Thank you. I needed that after my pummeling in the desert.
The beast begins to stir.
Oh man.
"You're getting eaten." I don't say that. I'm a bear.
I say.
It stands up and turns, and you
Thank
can
you.
see its face. It is
Oh dear.
a dire wolf,
Oh, that's alright.
and it has what looks like a scar through its fur above its right eye.
Okay.
It looks a little bit familiar to you, but I think you need to roll history.
Oh my.
What?
Familiar.
Yeah, for you, Cornelius.
Oh, for you?
Yeah.
It looks familiar to him. Oh, now
7.
now you roll a 7.
It's familiar to a set.
Okay. It is familiar, and you think, I've seen this recently. Who else is within eyeshot of this?
I was
I'm
watching the cave.
Were we watching?
Okay.
Were we?
Shamgar is distracted. He doesn't notice this. You're watching the cave.
What do I need? History?
Yeah. 8? All right. You're about the same. You're like, that looks familiar.
I just kind of stand up and get off of Shamgar so he can stand up.
Familiar.
Yeah, I don't know why he looks familiar.
I say.
Starts to
It's big, right? Like it's.
It's a direwolf,
it's
right?
a
'Cause they're
direwolf,
big.
so it
They're
is
large.
large.
Compared to a bear,
I say we should go.
Oh yeah, you're a bear.
I'm a bear.
It's bigger. I think it's bigger or as
Oh,
big as bear.
sorry.
It's not bigger.
I'm a
Oh
bear.
yeah, it's big.
Bear. A bear.
Hey, bear. He's a big bear.
So it's starting to. It looks surprised and a little bit panicked and surprised in that way, but growling deep and guttural down its chest. very defensive in posture.
Yeah, I take a ready action.
Mm-hmm.
I pull up my quarterstaff, and I take a ready action that if it charges, I'm going to attack it.
Okay. I will now cast Animal Friendship.
Okay. Where are you in the room?
I'm like right next to the guys that I just made entertain
Okay.
me.
So you are within 30 feet.
Okay.
Cast it.
Okay.
It's a saving throw?
It is. It must hear you if the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher. The spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the spell's duration.
Okay.
Lasts 24 hours.
It fails the wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
So as you bring out this food,
Yep.
it again wisps into the air and
Yep.
finds its way to the nostrils of the beast.
Yeah.
And the dire wolf calms. The growling stops. And it sits up straight and then steps closer to you. As it's getting closer, you realize you do recognize this dire wolf. You fought it in the woods when you left Greenest. This is the one that got away. And it's been hunting you.
Well, hello.
And it sits there just like a good boy. Looks at
Okay.
you, licks its lips, expecting that you have food for it.
So, just for clarity, if you or one of your companions harms the target, the spell ends.
I throw a dart at it. No, I'm just kidding.
Who are you, DeGraff? Come on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um,
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So, good boy.
Yes.
Good boy. Why don't you come with us? Yeah.
How long does this last?
24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And at the pace we've been playing,
Does it
that's
understand
about
you?
4 sessions from now.
With animal friendship, does it understand you?
I don't know. That's a good question.
You guys covered a lot of time in those caves.
We did.
Yeah. All it took was being caught. So.
Yeah. It doesn't say.
Okay.
I'd like to. Can I walk towards it slowly? And when I get, can I see that he's still injured from before? There's just scars from before, right?
It seems like it has healed up over time. It seems to heal at a similar rate as the rest of you.
Okay, I get close, and I attack it. I have 2 attacks.
Okay.
I have a bite and a claw attack.
All right.
Do I get advantage because he thinks I'm friendly? Is it like a sneak attack sort of thing?
Well,
You get a surprise attack. You get an attack before we all roll initiative.
I'm gonna kill him anyway.
What are you doing?
Attacking him. 19 to hit
What?
with my bite.
What are you
Okay,
doing?
that hits.
Oh, sorry. I was supposed to roll them both at once.
Yeah, that's okay. But the 19 hits.
What are you doing is the question, sir.
Give us damage.
10.
Oh gosh.
All right.
And then I
I'm right
attack with my
there.
claws.
Mhm.
It's an 11.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yeah. Oh wait, no. 11.
11 doesn't.
11 doesn't hit. I thought that
So
was.
the bite did for 10.
Okay. Bite hit. But the claw didn't. So you bite it and it swings. Shakes you off. And then as you swipe, it draws back, and then it starts to. Well, actually, let's roll initiative.
Oh.
You
As soon as I still have a ready action.
Right now. I'm
Yeah.
complaining right now.
A 1 again.
Nat 1. 18.
A
for me.
3.
Natural 20
And I'm right beside him.
Okay.
with a +3 is 23.
Am I able to move after that attack?
Okay.
Am I able
What
to
did you
back
get?
up a little?
What did you get?
3.
3. Okay. You got a 18.
I got an 18. I got a 21 technically with my initiative.
Okay, then you are just ahead of. Did you roll with
He rolled a
advantage?
nat 20.
I didn't have to. I rolled a nat 20.
Okay. Well, yeah. There you go then. So with your bonus though.
It's 23.
23. Okay. In that case, you are before Graf. Okay. All right. Shamgar is after Graf, and then the wolf goes before Cornelius. Okay. Great.
I'm last.
Okay, I charge at the dire wolf.
Ooh, yeah.
And I am going to attack in an attempt to subdue it, not kill it.
Okay.
So I am going to attack with my
So basically the same thing I just did, except
You did nothing, sir.
quarterstaff.
I subdued him. He's a friend. Why would
That's
you attack a friend?
7.
Invited him to
Misses.
come with us.
Then I get a
Despite its size, it has lightning quick reflexes.
my bonus attack, which is a 6.
Okay.
Dang it.
Also misses.
I'm going to spend a key point.
This is terrible. I'm gonna die.
What do you use
Yeah.
a key point for?
Flurry of blows, which
I was-
allows me
I'm
to
more afraid of
do
this
2
than I was
more
last
unarmed
thing for some
attacks. Come on, Norse Foundry. Oh my gosh.
What'd you get?
That's
What'd
an
you get?
8
Oh,
Okay.
you're doing super great.
and a 9.
I'm gonna get you a
Alright,
nice
so-
set of Chessex.
So the first 3 strikes it dodges, the final one lands, but it shows no sign of pain or hurt. You just crack it on the side of its head, but it's solid. It's like you just hit a brick wall.
Jeez.
Okay.
And it's mad.
Oh,
So, Brad.
man.
I'm going to do a.
Dave.
An attack with my rapier.
Yeah.
You
Your rapier wit.
My rapier wit, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna switch that. I'm gonna do animal friendship again.
Okay. Now, is
Shit
there,
on me.
because this was successful once, is there any limit on this? As
That's
far
a
as,
good question. I don't know.
Okay.
I have spell slots, and I have.
Okay, I'll say you can try it again.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna try it again, and
Alright.
he's got to do a
However,
wisdom saving throw, right?
He's going to get an advantage on a saving throw because he has
He's-
been knocked out of this already.
Okay.
Okay. So the saving throw is what?
Um,
What am I beating?
13.
Ooh,
That's
Crit.
not good.
He crits 1.
crits.
Crits 1. It was a 1.
A natural 20
Ah!
to resist. I'm not even going to roll the advantage. So, looks directly at you.
And I
seems
look-
to be aware of some manipulation.
I
Oh.
looked directly at Cornelius
Yeah.
Bear and go like, why did you do this?
There's intelligence behind his eyes, as you can tell. All right, that's your turn. Are you moving?
Yes, I'm moving away from here.
Just
Alright.
walking away. Just hands up.
Okay.
Walking away.
All right, so you guys are you're moving in that direction.
I'm moving in
We'll
this
say that
direction.
you guys are actually in this layout.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's Shamgar's turn. Shamgar
So angry with you
is running up, axe out, raging.
Yeah, don't forget
I
to rage.
remembered. I remembered to rage. Thanks, guys, for the reminder.
Yeah, he's gonna be over here.
And-
So he gets bit first.
Right.
He attacks with his great axe. He hits with his first.
Come on, Shammy. Come on, Adam. Don't let us down,
Come on,
Adam.
Shaman.
Okay, that's
You can do this. You can do
5
this.
damage. And he crits.
Yes!
Is that
I
it?
knew you could do it.
Actually, hold on. No, he only has 1 attack, I think, right now. Yeah, just 1 attack per action. So, unfortunately, he doesn't crit with a second because he doesn't get a second. So that's 5 points of damage that he did. And now it is the wolf's turn. The wolf looks around, eyes darting between you all, and it bolts towards that door. So,
You're so screwed.
opportunity attack, and Shamgar after.
So towards me?
Yeah.
Towards you. So he's
10.
using full dash action. That's 80 feet.
Oh, so he gets me.
Okay, so he would go past you. You get an opportunity attack as well.
Oh,
10.
amazing.
10
Well, why don't we
misses.
just let him run?
Because we get opportunity attacks, we're gonna take it.
Okay, fine.
So I got a 19 and a 19 to hit. Wow.
Uh-huh.
This. Please let me
That's gonna
opportunity
be a
attack
D8,
first.
D8.
That's 9.
I'm gonna do rapier.
24 damage.
24 damage.
Mm,
yeah.
Okay, you hit it hard, and it is
Teeth
immediately.
and claws.
Okay, so you bite on and claw, and it runs out of your grip, but in doing so, you tear even further against its flesh, and there's just fur in your mouth and in your claws. It is bleeding down its side. It looks like you've stripped the fur down off the entire right side of its body. And it is extremely hurt. Shamgar crit,
Wow.
and he digs his axe into the hide
Oh,
of
That's good.
the beast.
Because I crit 1.
Doing 12 extra points of damage. It is extremely hurt, but it continues to run.
Wow.
It gets past you to Graph. It is
we'll say it's there right now.
You
Cornelius, your turn.
You didn't get him?
No, I crit 1.
Right.
So from here,
so it's not dead yet?
Hit him. It's not dead, but it's really hurt.
Can I say something as a free action?
Yeah.
I turn to Cornelius and say, "Are you not a warden of the wild?"
I feel pretty bad at this point. And I'm going to just go back into my gnome form. Zoop. I don't have a lot to say, actually.
Are you?
You turn into an armoire?
So in his other
Shades of
character
Balabar? Yeah.
from the other campaign, he used to turn into an armoire from time
To hide, yeah.
I suppose at this point I can see that he's run past the graph as well. And
making good his escape.
and I'll just shake my head. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. The graph, he's making me crazy, and it might have been a bit of what was in my pipe.
I seriously
I just quiet down and I start thinking about what I think about my life choices.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Not you, not because of you.
No,
you made poor choices.
No, you should be thinking.
No, you should
be
put us all in danger.
You should be
You
thinking
put us
about
all
life choices.
in danger.
So, I'll say you've all disengaged from combat now.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna come over to the guy. You gotta stop.
The
You
wolf,
stop.
You're out of
The wolf
control.
will go in the eye.
the wolf is gone. He's made good his escape.
Punch you in the
What are
face.
you gonna do? Like toss a booger through your ring at him?
Yeah.
All right.
I get
Blow your nose through it.
my
There
ring.
you go. That's what you do. Okay.
I'm like,
Are you guys leaving the space? Is there further conversation or?
yeah, I'm frustrated with him.
I'm just
That
you keep getting us in trouble. You gotta stop it.
You need to
You
think
keep trying to
about
get
your
things
actions.
to kill us. You gotta
I
just
can
sit
tell
still.
you're thinking about your
Why
life
do you just
choices.
keep entertaining people, you crazy nut?
I head up.
Then I'm gonna whack you in the shin.
I head to the doorway and see if it's taken
Walk
off
away.
or if
Get
it's
out
still
of here,
lingering.
you
Through
immature
the
little
dust, you can't tell, but you think it's just
Can't
gone
hear
now.
you.
Child?
Can't hear you.
Yeah, your gut's
I'm not a
kind of
child.
telling you it's gone.
Maybe your grandfather.
To greenest then.
Fine.
Yeah, let's go to greenest and
Yeah,
not
let's
try
go.
to get more
I've never
things to
been to
attack
Greenest.
us.
Alright.
All right, so
So we head out.
you head
Greg,
out,
come with me.
and the rest of the journey to Greenest is quite uneventful.
Yeah.
And as you leave the forest that was familiar before, the night is waning into early morning hours again. Crossing those fields that you remember from that first night, you see Greenest in this early morning. Lanterns floating up out of the town. And that's where we end this session.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bravo. Bravo.
So, wow.
What a crazy.
What a crazy session.
There's, yeah. You guys
That's
always
awesome.
find a way to surprise me.
I didn't think about that very well.
I like that the animal friendship did work, though.
Do we-
once?
Once.
Yeah. That was great. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. For
Yes,
watching.
thank you so much.
You guys
Do
are
we have
great.
some more announcements or anything we want to share?
Are
again?
we
Yeah.
I see the ads online, the ad
Yeah,
pages. That's
I
weird.
know we're finishing up just a few minutes earlier
Yeah.
today. It just seemed like a logical stopping point for this session.
Yeah,
Totally.
a couple announcements for sure. First announcement again, check out our crates. Last week to order the crates, head to realmsmith.tv, and we have The Magic of the Wild is the theme for this month. Next month in October, like I said, we're going to go down to one crate because we were able to get a lot more value in that $100 crate for everyone. So we've heard you, we've listened, and we are being better. Making better? Being better. Make sure that you click that little bell icon on the live stream in order to be notified when we go live next. Week today, I will be DMing Sentinels of the Storm. He will be playing Vor. So check that out. And make sure that you check us out on YouTube at /RealmSmith and on Instagram and Facebook at RealmSmithTV and also at RealmSmithTV on Twitter.
We also have some big announcements coming.
Yes.
So we
Very
can't
big.
say them.
Yes.
But
Hint.
we can't hint at them. But they are tune in. Like stay tuned to the next few streams.
Yeah.
To kind of get the news.
Totally.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, I think that's it. We'll see you guys in a week.
You want to announce the winner of the prize pack?
Oh yeah.
Do you have a winner?
We've got 6 shares, so why don't you roll a d6?
Yeah.
Oh, nice idea.
We will
Well,
roll
only
it right
so
now.
only 6 entries, which
Are you
means
sure
like
you
if
wanna
you
do the
watched
most
and you
fan?
didn't share,
Yes.
Or
Or
odds
you
were good.
Set your settings to private.
Yeah, or
Yes.
you set your settings to private. So, folks, again, if you share, in order to win the prize pack, you need to make sure that when you post, that you set it to public. It's a public post.
Yeah.
So
And
we're
then
gonna
we
roll a
get your
d6, and here we go. 3.
2, 3. It is Jennifer McConnell.
Jennifer McConnell is the winner of tonight's WizKids prize
Hey,
pack. We will be
Jennifer.
sending that out to you very, very, very soon. Jennifer, if you're still on the stream, send us your name and your address via private message, or we will reach out to you and make sure that we get that from you so that we can send that out to you, and we'll have another giveaway next week.
Yes, we have
So awesome.
prizes every week.
Yes, we will have prizes every week. All right, folks, you guys have a good night.
All right.
See you in a week.
Thank you for joining the table.
Yeah. That was a fun one.